side, carry me home all through the night. I need your love, I need your light, like city nights and satellites. When I'm home, losing sight, carry me home all through the night.
Ultimate not going to find any kills, gets a lot of damage. Juby and Beckham trading with these assault rifles. Kaplan trying to get onto that site, but can't quite make it through. Does get one through the smoke. Blast going to trade it back. Kaplan with the third through the stun. The diffuser still going down. Can he find them in time? He can! He's for Kaplan!
The opposing opponent picking up from garage, could move to position, but the site opens up, and immediately 2 down here as AV strikes first, and then strike quickly. Almost all of Kid falling apart. Smith coming here for the upper short. Strike to Jay, gets a triple, but to get a quadra. And
Top shot, and now you have to deal with 3 more. You get one through the smoke, a triple kill no less. Is he able to find it? No, through the smoke. He's able to find a second one. That's a quad kill.
Alrighty, welcome to the absolutely amazing Breeze Bash. My name is Vincent. I'm kicked back. I'm relaxed here on the beach, as you can see. I am joined by Sloppy Derek himself. Derek, how's it going, man?
It's going well, buddy. Everybody needs that beach day, like, as fast as possible because everybody's been in lockdown for like 17 years, it feels like.
Yes.
So listen, it's nice that Valorant decided that they would put a beautiful beach map for us to play on.
Yeah, listen, I don't have the trunks on just yet, but that's okay. I'm definitely having a good time. That said, though, I'm excited. I mean, this is going to be fun. I want to warn everyone. I'm coming in here with 0 ideas. Like I've not ever seen the map played. Like okay, that's a lie. One time in like a YouTube video, but that's it. Like I've never seen the map played. I've like not even been in the map in the game. So this is brand new for me. So we're going to be learning all as a team here.
I love it.
That's going to be a good time. We got a lot going on today, and on the line, listen, it's a fun event, but that doesn't mean there's nothing on the line. 5,000 Valorant points to the victor here, and so that's 1,000 for each individual member as you do. And maybe if you haven't bought that battle pass, you can pick that up for free if you take a victory here. We got how many teams? 12 in here, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm really excited for it, and I think that the fun stuff is that we just get to learn this map together as a group.
Yeah, and it's a little bit different of a bracket as we have going on. It's not just going to be the standard games. We're going to be doing all the maps all on Breeze, duh. And the first map will be an escalation. The second will be a spike rush. And then the third, if necessary, is decided by a coin flip. And then the winner gets to pick. Bringing that all back, though, in the finals, it'll be a little tiny bit different. With the first match, just going to be a standard match. So we are going to see some standard Valorant play today in the grand finals. Second map, spike rush, and then third is going to be an escalation. So it's going to be a very, very quick, fast-paced day for this fun tournament. But honestly, it's more or less just to see the map, to see how teams are going to be playing on it, and just kind of see those crazy strats, you know, that we wouldn't know until we get to see it live.
And we get to explore. We get to have a good time. And the cool thing about escalation, right, is that I think we get to see like the majority of the map. Like, I don't know, like if you've seen anything, but I have no idea what's cited or any sort of like thoughts on where this is coming down in the competitive landscape. Like, there's just so many awesome questions. And I think you and I actually were having the conversation a couple of Pit of Valors ago where we were talking about how there's just such a need for a new map at this point where you know, finding and getting now Breeze is such a breath of fresh air, if you will, no pun intended,
I like it.
for the community, because you know, now you can throw in some craziness into a map veto, and I'm just really excited for it. I think we're gonna be having a good time, and we've got Neon Alchemists and Team Cupcake, so 2 awesome team names, by the way, I have to admit. Oh man, it's gonna be good, but I hope that everyone has prepped their drink control because it is absolutely going to be a banger of a day. And if, for example, you maybe haven't gotten your drink control, you can head over to their website and use code GLG10 for 10% off of your order at Drink Control. If you somehow are not aware, that is a meal replacement that is tasting amazing. And on top of that, it's a whole lot cheaper than alternatives, for example, ordering out or the old DoorDash or Uber Eats. Listen, I can tell you from experience, my credit card hates me. That's the reality. I don't know about you, Derek, but it hurts. But just go with the Drink Control. It's better.
Yes. Yeah, unbelievable. And just to get everybody set up, this Wednesday is another Pit of Valor. So signups are open. I believe we have quite a few teams already signed up for that, but you'll be able to see myself and Vincent over here. We'll be there doing our thing. But get your teams in here for the Pit of Valor on the Battlefly, and make sure that you're signed up and ready to rock. And like I said, there's always some really good teams that are going to be in there. So just make sure that you bring it and you're ready to go. Unfortunately, we won't be able to see the Breeze map as of yet, just in competitive play. But that's why we're here today, so we can show everybody how amazing Breeze is. I believe we have 12 teams today. Is that what we have? Yeah.
That's
so
what
12.
I heard.
Yeah, so 12 teams, some familiar faces, and then some just pugs. They want to throw it together, just get in here and get those free Valorant bucks, right? So that's the big thing, is we want to try to get those battle pass, and you want to win it. So yes, it is for fun. Yes, we're all here. It's a show match. Everything's just having a good time. But, you know, there is a little bit of lucrative prize at the end where you can get that battle pass. And even if you don't, or you already have the battle pass, it's a pretty nice little feather in your cap anyway, so you can buy a skin or other fun things in Valorant, right?
Yeah, heck yeah. I really enjoy the skins that they have here, and listen, those things are freaking expensive.
Yeah, they
are. Like just between you and I, Derek, like the amount of money that it costs to buy a bundle is a little outrageous. I mean, I know that's kind of what it is in League too, but I come from the Counter-Strike world where, like, if you want to go budget and still have nice things, you can kind of do that.
Yeah,
that just doesn't exist here, like, at all. And it's like, oh, my again, my pocketbook, my credit card, they hate me. They absolutely despise me. I'm literally enemy number one on the card, and my name's there. Like you would think that's just not allowed because my name's on the freaking card, but nope, that's not how it works. Just trust me, that's not how it works, especially when you get a significant other involved and then it really doesn't work out that way. It's like, oh dude, outrageous.
Honestly, I'm right with you on that boat. I think a knife is like $40, right? Comes out to be like $40, and you bring it right back to the CS:GO or Counter-Strike or any of the loot box type of things. Even Overwatch has that sort of stuff. And maybe it's just a thing that Valorant will eventually get into. Obviously they'll have to, because, well, maybe they don't have to. I mean, maybe they're going to be those guys that just stick around with just the $40 knives. But listen, I was more hoping that we were going to get agent skins, because we are having the big summertime map on, you know, I was hoping maybe we have that summertime cypher, you know, with shorts and a t-shirt just hanging out, something, right? But yeah, I mean, Breeze looks like it's going to be interesting. I mean, I know that this is what they wanted Icebox to be like when they did release Icebox. They wanted to have just a straight Icebox, like one of those queues that you can just pop into and only play Icebox, and they didn't have the ability to. So what they did is they just made it so that Breeze was that map once Icebox is already in there and they're doing their thing. And they kind of took what didn't work with Icebox, and now they're just putting it straight onto Breeze. So that's where you're going to see a lot of the tweaks and whatnot come out before it does be released. I believe at the end of this month, for competition play is when I think Valorant wants to release it. For the, I'm not really sure what tournament's coming up for them, but that I believe is what they wanted to do, right?
Yeah, I think it's something along those lines. I don't know the dates, to be honest with
Yeah.
you. That sounds about right to me. So like we more than likely are going to see it there. Like I know, well, I say that though. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be available for Reykjavik, if I'm not mistaken, though.
You might be right. It
So
has
so
to
I
be
think that
available soon. Right?
I think that has to kind of speed that process up because Reykjavik is what 2 weeks or something.
Yeah.
Like what's the date? I'm literally throwing it out there.
I got this. I got
We're-
this.
We are supposed fans of this game, and we don't know the actual dates of the first actual land. But listen, we're doing our best. Okay, there's just too many things to cover. All right, we can't do it all. We're trying. But by the way, if you notice that while Derek's looking that up for us, we are swapping teams around. So we're gonna be watching Crystal Temps and Venti as sus. We had a bit of an issue with the lobby and thus, so we had to swap games. I don't know. It's all being handled on the back end there. We got an awesome administrative team going on, and listen, it makes my life easy because I just have to sit here and talk like a madman, and I'm good at that. I can just you know, just
love it.
word vomit. It's great. It's amazing.
So I do know that we have Down to Earth playing. We have a few other I'm going to say normal teams, but it's
Right.
The familiar teams that we normally do get in the Pit of Valor and whatnot. And I'm very excited to see just if they have been scrimming or like pugging this map, because I've played this map a couple times, and I know that you're coming in completely blind here, but I played this map a couple times, and just the it's so versatile. Honestly, it's such a unique map, and the mid area in the map doesn't even need to be used 90% of the time. So I think that's going to be a very interesting dynamic towards this, because I know that B site can be hit in 3 different ways, and one of those ways is going all the way back around through CT spawn. But B can be hit 3 different ways, and then on the A site, it's a pretty wide open, and they have those 2 giant pillars on the spike plant in A. So it's going to be very, very interesting. And I just want to see, because I've noticed that a lot of sages are starting to play that battle sage type of role where they're the aggressor. So the walls that sage can put up on this map can completely stop a rush very quick. And this map has one of those very unique things that they added, which was I think I'm going to call it the laundry chute, because that's what it looks like, where you jump down from mid and there's a chute that goes all the way down and it pops out into the mid corridor just outside of A. But if you're a sage, you can put your wall up lengthwise and completely stop all of that, and you won't know that wall is there until you drop down, and there's nothing you can do. You're just stuck behind this wall for about 40 minutes now. So yeah, so there's going to be a lot of interesting things, and I mean even things that people haven't seen before. So that's what I'm really interested to see, if teams will be able to adapt quickly. And just being a show match, you know, having all the fun things like the escalations and the you know, the spike rushes, I think that's going to be the more interesting, where everybody gets the same gun at a certain point, and then you got to see how you're going to be able to handle against other people with frenzies, right? So it's going to be very interesting, and we're going in, so this is exciting.
There we go. From one beach to another I go as we head straight into Breeze for the first time here in the Breeze Bash. I'm excited. I love it. And Escalation, our first game mode of the day. We start with Escalation. I know we mentioned this before, but I'll reiterate if you are just getting in here. It is going to be the escalation straight into the spike rush, and then the winner of the coin flip, if it's needed, is going to choose what they do for choose meaning escalation or spike rush. Sorry, for map number 3. So that is if it's necessary. We don't know just yet. As we've got Nikishumi. Nikushimi. I can read. I promise. Forgiven, Golden Grip, Strix, Tin Rag. They're defending as our very own That's a Wrap. Yellow to very Jopaji, and Spartan coming up for the
With
attack.
a Yoru.
Yoru!
Yeah, boy.
Not that it matters in this game, mode,
Absolutely not. And I knew we were gonna see them, but it's so funny because I always try to find one, you know?
Warm up.
but yeah, exactly. I'm excited. I love it. It's gonna be good.
Oh, just so to back this up, the first Iceland land is going to be the 24th to the 30th. So that's when we are going to see this map
Here.
be an actual map.
Gotcha. So very end of the month. You were right.
Yeah.
Absolutely on top of it.
Yeah.
Definitely. I'm excited.
I'm very excited for this map because of how dynamic it is, and I'm very interested to see how you're going to find this map just coming from that background that you have and knowing how much you love Bind. So
Yeah.
well I mean, I'm interested to see what you think about this.
Well, I mean, I already knew this, obviously, but how wide open it is, it kind of is such a differentiation from literally every other map in Valorant, right? So I just think it's really cool how open it can be. Strix kind of popping right there on the opening engagement. Love to see that. But yeah, no, I'm really excited about that because I think that just kind of makes the strategies also up in the air, right?
Yeah, and that's exactly it. Now we're gonna see this happen very quick. I think this is more of a defensive type map, but I mean, in these type of games, it really doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Like this really doesn't. This is more of a run and gun. You have to know the angles that people are going to be spawning and firing, and that's exactly what we're seeing here. Just the team's leveling up very quickly, and Gelato is just making work happen by himself. But I mean, it's so hard to commentate over top of something like you know what I mean though. It's very, very difficult just because it's a death match, and I mean that's not really what we're used to.
Listen. That's the fun part. By the way, I love the freaking room. It's just like it's just straight up Roomba time. Like yes,
just death coming around everybody. They're like, hey, look, that's a wrap. I know that guy.
Hey,
I know him. Oh, run, Strix!
Get out of there!
Just move!
He finally got run down.
Oh my goodness, there's just 7 of them coming after him, and he's just like, this is not gonna end well.
He's like, please stop this! It's insanity! Poor Tomari. Tomari was...
Look at Strix again! He's like, listen, I'm gonna send my own... Look at how many death Roombas there are!
Bro, are we gonna crash the server? This feels like server crashing.
The game is literally chugging right now because I don't think that this map was meant for 700 death Roombas coming after everybody.
Listen, I had to admit it, but you're probably right. That probably was not in the game design ideas. Despite the fact that it's hilarious and awesome and probably incredible. But yeah, no.
And then I can't wait for when they, if it does happen, where the Raze nades start coming out. Because it's just nades upon nades. And I mean, at this point, what is his name? Niku?
Oh, God, good luck. I did it once.
I got nothing, but I just love it how it's the Roombas coming after everybody with ops. So these ops are trying to stop these just massacre happening middle, and everybody's just throwing down everything they possibly can. Look at that's a wrap.
See?
Oh my goodness. And then Forgiven gets one, but at least we're back to guns now. The server can breathe for a second.
Yeah, cool down at least. There we go. Nikushimi. I had to sound it out.
Nikushimi. Everybody say it together.
Oh man, but yeah, no, I'm excited. And by the way, Nikushimi, for the record, kind of popping right now, playing well. But
that's why I was like, how do you pronounce his name? I can't say it.
Oh, it's so tough. By the way, Bulldog, most underrated gun in this game. Let me tell you.
For sure. And if you can get that burst, that's the problem with my brain is I can never figure out when it bursts, and I know it's just when I zoom in. But I'm like, what do you mean? How did it turn into a burst gun
But
there?
the zoomy, the zoom, like
exactly.
yeah, I know. I feel you. Like I don't have that same problem myself, but like that totally makes logical sense to me.
And look, now we have judges. So
it's
and
Judgment Day
judges for everybody too, and they're all grouping up. So this could be brutal if they come around to anybody in Crystal Temps just kind of hanging out, because 5 judges staring.
Oh, hey.
This is that laundry chute that I was telling you about. So
you're right.
yeah.
God, that's terrifying.
And you can't go back up so this person walks away and that shuts unless it's broken. But if that shuts, you can't go back up. You can only go down with it, and you can use utility to get down and open it. So that's kind of cool.
Ooh. Yeah, that's really interesting.
You can throw a pistol down, let's say, and it'll open up, and then you can swing on that.
That's awesome. I like that. It's yeah, like you were saying, very similar kind of to where the teleporters are, at least with that sort of like one way only sort of you can go in, you can't go back type thing. Like yeah, exactly. I totally get the comparison you were making before now. It makes total sense. That's cool. Really neat.
Definitely cool. And then if you're more of a let's say you're more of a Counter-Strike type of person, yeah, this is exactly the way that Cobblestone is kind of set up. Back.
Yeah, old school.
Yeah, old school Cobble. So that's pretty much what I think. When I saw this right away, I was like, oh my goodness, it's Cobblestone. And then
yeah,
you look at a few different things, the mid for opping, and like, oh man, it's just, I think it's going to be a great map.
Yeah, that B site, the openness of it really reminds me of the A side of old school Cobble.
Yeah, wide open.
There's one thing to play around, and even more wide open than really old school Cobble was. Because like there was still some angles you could be with, like, but no, that's like fresh. There's just no place to be other than dead. Like
yeah,
I feel like that's gonna kind of come down to the same types of strategy that like happen over at the A side on Ascent pretty regularly.
Yep.
Where they're gonna like take it, and then there's 1 or 2 forward players, and everybody else kind of giving it up and taking the fights. I mean, that's just my initial thought. Like, there's a lot of smart people who are gonna figure out the way to do it better, but still, that's like what I think off the bat.
So also right here, there's this double door, and if you look straight up to the left of that double door, there's a walkway that you could either satchel jump up onto or jet burst up onto, or Omen Telly up onto, and you can literally be all the way back to where the double doors swing open, and you can't see that person. So that will be a definite. I don't know if it'll be fixed or if there will be like they'll put a box kind of there so you can't go so far back, but that will be a very big choke point for a lot of defending teams. Just anybody rotating off of the A site to try to go mid to B, that choke point is going to be very crucial.
Yeah, that's interesting just conceptually, in my opinion. I think that's kind of cool. By the way, what the heck are these guys doing? Go get freaking kills, guys. It's escalation.
There's all 5 of them just hanging out, and they're like, please come over to us. Everybody has the
look at the damage. Goodness. Look at the little damage the pellets are doing. It's just bit by bit. Long range. That's so good. Oh, it's hilarious.
And we saw it with the judges too. Nobody wanted to overextend with the judges, and that's what's so kind of neat about escalation is guns that you never would typically use, you have to use it, right? Because if you don't have it, you're
oh boy,
you're in a lot of trouble. And they're already on final. Is this both teams on final? No.
No.
It's just venting. Venting is on final. So. Oh man, like at least it's not a knife round. Cause man, I hated those. So see up on the top right here, see that little walkway? That's what I'm talking about with that choke point.
Yeah.
When you come in, you have to look direct left, otherwise you're gonna get popped. But if you're looking direct left, everybody in front of you is gonna be able to push right through that door. So it's gonna be I think that's gonna be an interesting spot. And then look at laundry chute. Everybody's just kind of waiting.
Whee!
Yeah, whee! Exactly.
Oh, finally we got one. There it is.
There it is. So,
Vinting is us.
yeah, there you go. Round 1. No, I'm pretty sure it was the red team that won.
Vinting is us was the red team. I'm gonna
I
go with
agree.
that. I'm gonna go with that. That's what the
Perfect.
overlay tells me. So I'm going to keep it on that one. That said, though, I mean, that was fun. I'm excited. I thought that was a good time. And now we go to maybe a little bit less chaotic of a map. We're gonna hit some Spike Rush here. But yeah, no, really interesting stuff. I personally felt like I was able to learn a lot about the map there just by taking a look. And the cool thing will be as we get into Spike Rush, like then you kind of see the timings. At least I will get to see the timings because, like I said, I don't know any of those. So I'm thinking that we're gonna probably see quite a couple of different strategies. By the way, when it comes to the escalation, there was those group ups that were happening kind of randomly, not randomly, especially with the shotguns trying to force
Yeah.
people into a mistake and all that. Y'all stop it! Stop
Yeah.
it! Just go shoot people.
That's exactly it. But what they did want to get away from was grouping up when all those boom bots started to come out after them, right? So
Yeah.
and then the server was like, we can't handle this. Let's
Like,
stop
hold on, guys.
doing that. Like, relax. But I'm very interested to see the Spike Rush aspect of this, just to see how teams are going to be able to react and see if they can play defense or if offense is going to be the way people are going to I guess escalate themselves to the next level, right? See what I did there?
I see what you did there, you sly dog.
That's what I do. I'm trying.
Yeah, no, I'm interested to see the same. I think that's going to be fun. And by the way, like on top of that, you know, once we get to that last round, after seeing all of the different strategies, if you
Yep.
want to call them strategies,
Yep.
I feel like that's maybe a little bit too positive, but whatever. Strategies. After all of those there on the escalation, I wonder if we're going to see anything crazy in that that normal game mode. That would be fun.
I don't know. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun to that's happening in the grand finals.
Yeah.
So you got to make sure that you win it to get there, and that's kind of a reward in itself that you're going to be the first team in GLG to be able to play the map and be casted. So that's kind of a cool little tidbit or a little feather in the cap.
Yeah, there we go. Just lay it in there.
Little something.
As you do. I don't know like how you mime that. Listen, I'm doing the best I can here.
Yeah, it looked great. Looked awesome.
Awesome.
Okay, so that okay. Okay, well, I mean,
hopefully I've been told we have a HUD this time,
Well, that's
which is good. So we can tell what's going on a little bit more. I'm very, very happy about it. Our producer has just said, "I hope," which inspires a lot of confidence.
I love our production. It just, you know what? We are gonna have one. Really? I hope.
I hope
Okay.
so.
Well, perfect.
I hope we have the game. Question mark. It's like, oh, okay. Giving me some freaking vibes right there, but
Yeah,
no. We will have a game.
Oh, for sure. And the best part about this is going to be like an actual. I know it's Spike Rush, but it's more of a competitive advantage if you can play as a team together, right? So this is going to be more or less what we're used to, and a little bit easier, I think, for us to cast.
A little bit, yeah. I mean, listen, I had a good time last week. I'm loving it. And
Select
listen,
your agent.
I think that things may be a bit more serious on the Spike Rush, but not too serious. It's all for the memes, for the fun.
We're just vibing. That's what we're doing.
Big
here.
vibers.
Hey, we're
Big
just sitting
vibers.
here. We have the palm trees going. We have beautiful sun out here. So listen, we're just hanging out, having a great time.
You can't see it, but I've got my reclining chair back on the beach here, and it's brilliant. I mean, the sun's out. I'm having a good time.
I'm 9 drinks in, so don't even worry about it.
Oh boy. Oh man,
Hey,
we
you got it
indeed
overlaid.
we got one. Let's
We'll
go.
do it. Not a big deal, guys. Not a doubt in my mind. And look at what we're starting with. No pistols. We don't need them. Get yourself a judge and let's get going.
Wait, what is this orb? Oh, it's the hunters. Okay,
Okay.
I haven't played it in a minute. Okay, listen, give me a
I don't
break.
play Spike Rush either. So
I did when it first released, but it was a while ago. Okay.
I feel like honestly, I feel like Spike Rush is kind of a waste of time, in my opinion. Like, if you're gonna play the game and if you have 25 to 30 minutes, you're gonna be playing an unrated, I think.
Player standing.
I think it's
me.
I disagree. I think it's a great game mode.
You can disagree all you want. I don't like it.
I mean, that's okay. Listen, fair enough. Stay the heck out of my Spike Rush lobbies then. All right, nerd. Stay away.
Perfect. I'll close the party.
That's right. No. But like, I do think there's a place for it. I think that it's a lot of fun. And listen, you know, to each their own. That's the cool thing, right? Like you don't care for it. It's okay. That's totally fine. But yeah, we had Crystal Tim's going down there. Vintage Sus, they continue their domination. And there we see that like little play that you were talking about going down.
The little laundry chute there.
Yeah, I'm loving that.
Oh!
Okay, see you later.
And that was the double doors. So
Yeah.
like the like it's just insane. Because look, so that's a rap's gonna come down through those double doors there, and he's gonna get taken out from Golden Grip. And like Spartan now is sitting on the top.
Oh my gosh!
He's got a triple.
Oh, Spartan nearly lined them all up, but wasn't able to get there.
Last round before the
Strix
switch.
is gonna be like, you don't need a gun anyway for next round. Just come and sit in my shock dart and takes them out. But like, this is what I'm talking about. If you don't know this map, Vincent, you will get destroyed from the side because you can get from A to B so
The golden
quick.
gun. The golden gun's online.
Being picked up. But look at this. So that pickup over from A to the mid area is an instant. Oh my goodness!
Oh
the
my! That's a wrap. Just turned on Nikki Shumi.
And
Oh,
gets
that's
the res off.
so true. That's actually hilarious. But the golden gun is in play here. Tinrak's got it, and that thing's freaking deadly. Going back to the Call of Duty days, one in the chamber, baby.
Yeah, you just gotta hit your shot. Like it's that
Exactly.
simple. Just shoot him.
Just shoot for it. Yeah. Oh no! Oh no!
He's gonna be able to take him down. So that golden gun doesn't actually do anything. As once again, the Guardian is that crazy, and it's once again those guns that you just gotta click on their forehead, and take them down. And that's a wrap. Had a very good round here. I believe that was another 2 kills.
Yeah, I think he had 2 or 3. One of them.
Wow.
Yeah, it had to have been 2. He's at 4 and 2, by the way. Definitely no, bias here. None whatsoever.
I'm biased. I love him.
Come on, but you can't tell the audience that.
My bad.
You can't let the mask slip, all right? Come on, Derek.
Listen, it's 2-1. Venting a sus playing very well here on defense, and you got to think maybe Crystal Temps is being a bit too aggressive. Maybe just let the spike be planted and then to play a retake. But I mean, everything's still so brand new here that everybody's just kind of in a pug mind frame.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, on top of that, by the way, can I get a spec on the golden gun? Can we get it back?
Oh my goodness.
I don't know if we
so.
can. Oh, nice shot from Jello, by the way. That was very well done. And triple kill from Jello too. Nice.
Wow.
Love to see that. But no, yeah, I mean, Frenzy round is chaotic, but there we go.
Golden gun.
There we go. That's a wrap on the round.
That's a wrap on the round, and the golden gun gonna take it out. I love it. Listen, keep it all punny, boys and girls. We're gonna keep this going, and the golden gun is what won them that round there. I mean, obviously a 4v1 with a frenzy, probably not an ideal situation. However, trying to make the best of it, and we're almost at match point already here for Venting.
Oh, march around, man. I'm ready. I love it.
You love it?
Yeah.
I see. This is why I feel like I don't like Spike Rush, because I'm terrible with 95% of the guns they give me. So like.
Me too, but that's the fun part.
Oh, okay. But
Like-
if this happens, then you just get marshaled from across the map while you had a.
But-
like,
oh,
your
no.
ult. Oh boy.
Oh yes, forgiven.
My
Do it
ult's
for
ready.
me, baby.
That's
Get
two.
that.
That's two. So he's looking for the final two here with a golden gun. Just got to be able to click on one. Gonna miss the shot here in a one bullet.
Oh.
He's gonna be able to take him down. It's a 1-on-2, and That's a Wrap is gonna be able to get the spike down here. So. Marshall gonna be holding down the mid area from That's a Wrap with the Marshall. And here they come. He is going to be able to
Oh,
see
he
the
lined
shoulder
up
here.
for us.
And Forgiven's still going to be able to have a golden gun here with one bullet remaining in it. Recon Dart coming out here. That's a Wrap. Just going to be picking. Strix is going to be able to take him down. And that round is going to go to Crystal Temps.
Turned on its head. I told you the golden gun was where you wanted to be looking, man.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Like, that's just so freaking sick. I love it. Oh no, Strix. That was forgiven. Guy gave you that round, man.
Well.
Toxic.
Giveth and forgiveth and Strix taketh away. So that's that simple.
Yeah, it is certainly that simple. By the way, we are just fixing some desync issues here. We are going to get back straight in just a moment, so give it just a second. We'll be right back.
Flight.
There we are.
We go. You know what probably did it was all the death Roombas, the 4 million.
True.
They just made our everything die. So
Yeah, I mean the RTMP server not even related to this server at all, but that's not the point. Not the point.
listen, you don't need to bring that up, okay?
Yeah,
Listen,
that's what I said. Not the point.
Yeah. And before you know it, Vending and Sus has already brought them down, brought Crystal Temps down to 2 players. Death Roomba going to come out here, and it's not going to do any damage, but it is going to find at least one person towards the mid area and spot him out. Forgiven's going to be looking for, well, all 5, and oh no.
You know what the problem was?
What's that?
They didn't have a golden gun.
That's exactly what the problem was.
No
You
golden
said-
gun.
Yep. And
Attackers
Venting and
win.
Sus is going to be able to take this. They did get the big win here. And Spike Rush, buddy, you got to love it. It's so quick. It's so in your face. And I believe that was a 2-0, right? For Venting?
Yeah. 2-0, I believe. I'm still waiting for my brain to catch up on on the escalation side of things, but they definitely just won the second one. And again, I'm just gonna trust
that's funny.
production and the overlay and say Vitica Sus. They win that one, they move on. I think they're going on to face Miracle, maybe. I don't remember. I'm not a bracketeer, so I don't know.
Bracketeer, I love it. Oh my goodness.
Came up with that one on the spot. Yeah.
We're just having such a good time, man. Like I knew that it was popping up here when our big boss there put it up into the into our schedule. I clicked on it as fast as possible. I was like, listen, it's going to be just an awesome time, fun time. The casters are going to be able to have fun. Production's going to be in our ear chirping the whole time. It's going to be a little bit, I guess, more laid back than the Pit of Valor, even though the Pit of Valor is very much a very smooth, laid back atmosphere. This is going to be even so much better. And as I say that, he's already going all the way back here, and he probably has a pina colada very close to him. So see, he just brings up this giant thing. He's like, yeah, I do.
Definitely.
And just places that down. So I think you're actually, are you done?
I think I'm back later. I'm back later.
6 games now? No, I'm just kidding.
No, it's
Listen,
definitely not that long. It's I think we're swapping out a little bit, but yeah, we got Strive coming in with you here in a minute. Then I'll be back with Strive later, and then you and I close things out. It's gonna be a great time, man.
It's gonna be awesome.
We're having a good time. I hope you're having a good time all at home as well. Tuning in, learning a bit about the Breeze map here in the Breeze Bash. But we are going to take a short little break here. Go maybe fix you a pina colada if that's what you fancy. But make sure you are of age, just for the record. But nonetheless, we'll be back here in just a couple of minutes for more with the Breeze Bash.
One look, the heat is rising, and I've been cold for so long. One touch and we're igniting, setting fire to it all. You know these flames ain't going out. This building is crumbling to the ground. Don't think that we can stop it now, 'cause baby our love is gonna burn it down. You know these flames ain't going out. This building is crumbling to the ground. Don't think I wanna stop it now, 'cause baby our love is gonna burn it down. One spark, I feel lightning blazing up through the darkest nights. Hold your breath, babe, the smoke is burning. But kiss me now, and I'll be alright. You know these flames ain't going out. This building is crumbling to the ground. Don't think that we can stop it now, 'cause baby our love is gonna burn it down. You know these flames ain't going out. This building is crumbling to the ground. Don't think I wanna stop it now, 'cause baby our love is gonna burn it down.
Can I be your star tonight? You fill my soul with light the day we met. I don't wanna leave your side. Have me by your side when the sun sets. Let's leave for an eternity. We'll sail across the lights beyond the sky. I'll be with you eternally. I'm an addict for your love, it keeps me high.
Tell 'em what your name is.
Can I be your star tonight? You fill my soul with light the day we met. I don't wanna leave your side. Have me by your side when the sun sets. Let's leave for an eternity. We'll sail across the lights beyond the sky. I'll be with you eternally. I'm an addict for your love, it keeps me high.
And we are back with the Breeze Bash. I'm Sloppy Derek, along with my friend Mr. Strive over here. Man, you look like you are perfect for the sun right now. Look at you. The only thing you're missing is the suntan lotion on your nose.
Dude, don't even taste me, man. I actually like reached for the bottle of suntan lotion inside the closet. I'm like, this is too sweaty. I can't do this on a Monday. So I put it back. I said, well, I'm just getting a really greasy like hat and just maybe like a donut towel and a breezy shirt. You know what I mean? Something nice.
goodness.
But you gotta get festive, man. You gotta get into it a little bit because this is fun, right? This is something new.
That's all we're doing. It's all for fun. And round number 2 coming up here, and it's Royal Gaming versus ELG. The only thing that we are going to be playing is Breeze. First map is going to be an escalation. Second map is going to be a spike rush. And third map, if necessary, coin flip. And then away we go from there. But we did see it's going to be very fast, very start, finish, away we go. Next game, start, finish, away we go. So I'm having a great time. I don't know if you got a chance to see the first game, but it was chaotic, if you're gonna say the least. So I'm ready to have a great time. What do you think?
I'm just excited, man. Like, this is such a nice change of pace. Let's be honest, right? Like, you do your traditional, like, standard format games, and now you go to Escalation and Spike Rush. We all play it for fun. We all have a good time. But now we get to see, like, full-blown perspiration, not because you're at a nice beach, but because people are sweating in these game modes. Because, like, this is different, right? Like, how often do you get to, like, boast that you want a Breeze-only event, and you're just like, yeah, it's like, last game, too, man. There was, like, legit repeat strats that came out.
Yeah.
I was like, they're doing this intent. There's no longer just like, you know, you put your legs up, you get like a nice drink beside you, you just chill and do like 1 a.m. spike rushes or escalation just to kind of unwind after comps and raid. It's like, this is full blown sweat sesh up in here. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. It's going to be fun. And of course, it's just something different. It's something different. It changes all the time. So big ups to the team for bringing this to and making it happen. It's cool. And for those of you that haven't played too much Breeze yet, you get to know the map a little bit. And for those that you have played it and you have your own, how can I say, opinions about it, open to discussion and chat. Throw it in there. Let's talk about it. But I'm excited here, Derek. I'm looking forward to it, man.
Yeah, and like I know it's all for fun and all that crazy, you know, whatever, but you got to think this is still for some Valorant points here. So us here at GLG, we are putting up 5,000 Valorant points for the first place team. So you can get your battle pass if you haven't got your battle pass yet. You get $1,000. Imagine you can get 1,000 Valorant points.
Give you the most money in the most oddball event.
Yeah,
Spike Rush and Escalation, $1,000 prize pool. No, I'm kidding, guys. We're not there yet.
I know, exactly. Listen, it'll be 1,000 Valorant points though for the winning team. Each member gets 1,000, so it's pretty cool, man. And if you haven't bought your battle pass, It's a free battle pass. You gotta love that.
I'm loving it, and the battle pass is actually pretty juicy this time. Some
Oh,
good stuff
man.
in there. I'm liking it. I'm kind of fencing on the purchasing of it. I'm getting closer and closer towards that press the buy button, but all good, man. I think we're ready to boogie here, though, Derek. I'm looking forward to seeing what these two teams do, and of course, this is my first one for the night. I think we're basically live too, from what I gathered, as we're right into it, man. And off we go, popping it off, and yeah, this is just a fiasco and a half, my friend, so far. We'll see. At the same time, Escalation, you're gonna have to keep your eyes on the gun because unfortunately Riot wasn't kind enough to give us a bar at the top to see what the teams are on sitting. But so far it looks like Vandal is the play everywhere as the observers are having a fun time smashing Mouse 1, getting us in that action here. And I think we're still kind of chilling on Vandals not yet evolved for any of these teams.
No, not as of yet.
Oh, there it is.
Obviously, we do see a. Well, yeah, that's weird. So, I wonder if they started off with the Raise Rocket at the very.
I think they
beginning.
did.
Yeah.
That sounds like a very standard first round start. I'm talking as if like we know what we're doing here.
Right,
Let's get it,
yeah,
bro.
of course.
But it's true. For those of you that didn't know, like Raise Rocket first round it's a vibe, man. It's a good way to start your games off.
Yeah, you're like, of course, Derek. You know, like when we normally cast these, obviously the Raise Rocket is the first one, and I'm like, oh yeah,
Duh.
it's like yeah.
Duh.
But as we see, the Bulldog very viable, and me and Vincent were talking about that earlier. I'm so bad with the Bulldog, and I'm very impressed with people the way that they can hit the shot with the
Right.
Bulldog. And yes, we did start with the rockets at the beginning here, so that was exactly what we started with, and that's when we saw that. But look at this, a shock dart.
Oh my god.
Fiasco that's happened. Fiesta, use that one.
Fiesta it is, my friend. So far, everything's looking really good across the board. We see the evolution to Ares, still shock darts coming out left, right, and center. That's the level up as well. So both these teams now are trying to make their way off of the darts. Still some Ares as we continue to see the level up onwards to the Stinger. That's Javier picks up one and trades everywhere. The shock darts are just popping off here so far. Looks like I think we're almost at full evolution for both these teams. There it is now, and level up to Stinger to catch up, and we'll see at this point, if I'm doing some quick math here correctly, I think the likes of Royal are in the lead if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it does look like that just for how quick that they've got to the Stinger. And they were starting to pile up kills very quick with the Stinger. So, and yeah, the Spectre's now in the hands, with Stinger still in the hands of ELG, I believe, is who we are looking at right now. So, but Stingers across the board now, though, for both teams. Oh, and a judge now. So, I think that yeah, it's so difficult to tell which team is which, but I will tell you this. Yeah, judges now on the green side, which I believe is ELG.
Derek, I think there's actually a bug. I swear both these teams are continuing to show team level up on the green. I don't think it goes red when the red team levels up. I think it's just honestly Riot is just not ready for this level of GLG gameplay. Let's be honest.
You're right. You're right. Yeah, so production just came into our ear and telling us that they didn't build a spectator overlay for, I mean, for this escalation. But I mean, what were they thinking? Obviously, this is what everybody wants to see: high-end gameplay, high-end escalation.
I'd go to a LAN just to play this stuff, man. As you can see, like so far, everything's just a fiasco. Like, I'll be honest, like if you told me to fly somewhere for a LAN to do like a straight up competitive series, I'd be like, nah, it's cool. You told me to go fly and play Escalation and Spike Rush, I'd be all down for it, man.
Just best of 10, get there.
Bro, I'm so down. And you know what, chat, I ain't gonna lie here. If y'all got ice cream, now's the time to get it. I'm enjoying an ice cream as we're watching this because you know what, it's Breeze Day. And I feel like I need to treat myself on a Monday. So everything's looking really good for both these teams respectively. No real, big deltas across the board. But by the looks of it, we have pushed onwards to Knife for, I think that's the defenders. You can see, this is, and see, that's the thing with Escalation, man, on Knife Front. It can get pretty damn annoying until you kind of even the board up. But every little kill here counts, right? And as long as you buddy up and stick together, it's very easy to deny Knife Front, and there it is. Now, final level, we've caught up, and we are even here. We'll see who gets the initial hit there and can get ahead on these knife rounds.
And that's exactly it. And it does look like ELG is just all over them with the knives. And Wow. Yeah, knives are just coming in, and yeah, it's over. ELG won this. Oh, maybe not.
Wait a minute.
The kills are coming in after. The kills are actually coming in after as well. So I don't know who was the final kill. I'm gonna say I think it was ELG.
I think so too.
Just with the sheer amount of kills near the end there, and then when it said game over, I looked up as quick as I possibly could, and yeah, it was ELG. So advantage going into Spike Rush. However, it is a Spike Rush, so like
The pace will slow down a bit, Derek. It's going to calm down just a little bit. We're not going to have wildfire at mid the entire game. It's going to be, I think, a bit more sweaty strategy here. But we saw in that first map, I caught the tail end of it. That Sage worked out really well at mid. That denial of the wall, I think it's really strong. And this is the beauty of Spike Rush, man. It's about orb control, ultimately. You know, if you can capitalize on orb control, especially when Riot decides to say, hey, you know what? Everyone gets shorties, and the bonus gun is going to be a Marshall. You just you don't even know what to do at that point.
That's exactly it. And yeah, just we'll have to keep an eye on for sure what the bonus weapon is going to be, or even if a golden gun comes up quickly, and if that comes up, it's advantage whoever grabs the golden gun quick. But yeah, Spike Rush will be a complete different game, obviously, than Escalation in both ways. But we're going to see more of, I think we're going to see more of a back and forth type of battle rather than just obviously just a run and gun, because that's obviously what we just witnessed.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. I think Spike Rush will definitely slow the tempo down. And the thing with Escalation, it's kind of like a snowball effect, right? Like once one team starts to get really ahead, and depending on the Riot lottery that you win, you could be playing against some really ridiculous weaponry, and you just can't compete, right? And that's I guess a bit more the unfortunate part with Escalation, because it gets, well, holy jeez, I can't believe it escalates a lot quicker. Whereas now with Spike Rush, it's going to calm down, right? Even playing field, guns should be a bit more fair, but orb control is going to be big. So I'm looking forward to it. And we're just waiting for these teams to kind of situate themselves, pick sides and all that. I can't believe we're picking sides on a Monday for a Spike Rush League event. Like this is
believe it.
It's happening. Obviously, I'm not dreaming. Like it's happening. I'm just saying, like it's a vibe, man. It's kind of cool.
It's definitely neat. And that's
for my fellow Canadians, though. As you guys know, or at least where Derek and I are kind of in the neighborhood in Toronto, and it's a bit rainy and mucky. I have my heater on down here, so I'm emulating the beautiful warmth of a beautiful sunny day. It's like currently 26 degrees, but only about knee down, because that's all that my heater can afford. Give it a couple hours and the PC might heat up the rest of the room, but yeah, I feel really goofy in this hat, by the way. Can I get chat's honest opinion? So you guys might have seen it. I wore a Cal costume. I think it was like last week, and chat had a great time. I think this is a step down from the Cal costume, albeit. Wait a minute, I just had a moment. Derek, where's your outfit?
I'm wearing a t-shirt rather than a golf shirt.
You know what? That's cool. That counts. That's it. We're on the same playing field. It's all good.
That's it. I mean, I wanted to go shirtless. They told me I couldn't, so I'm just wearing a t-shirt.
Oh man!
I'm just kidding. Listen, it's all for fun. I was like, if we're gonna do this, I'm just gonna be very casual. Come in, and you went with the straight beach look, so I'm very upset that I didn't, because of how great, obviously, you look. And
Thank
like
you.
I said, the only thing you're missing is the sunscreen, but maybe just don't bring it out yet, because like it is rainy, mucky, and if you do have the sunscreen on and you walk past a window and somebody sees you, they're gonna be like, we need to send that guy help, because it is rainy, mucky, and it's like -4 here is what it feels like.
Do you know where we live? Like, there's weird people everywhere.
Yeah,
I could
that's
just be
true.
one of those weird people.
That's
Like, I
very
could,
true.
I could just be living in some weird paradigm that it's always summer, whether it's rainy, snowy. But we're Canadians too, man. We wear shorts and t-shirts in like -8. So
We
that's
do.
Celsius for you American folks, okay? So don't get too far ahead of yourself, right? -8 C is pretty damn chilly in certain parts of the world, right? So give us some credit here in Canada. We like to dress appropriately for all the seasons. Typically that goes shorts and t-shirt right up until mid-December when the first snowfall hits. That's about the time where you kind of start considering life choices. You put your flip-flops away. You might pull out boots.
Maybe.
You might not. Maybe you go to galoshes as an interim, right? The winter boots are only when it gets like -20 and your toes are cold, right? And then
Very, very true.
Basically, as soon as you get the first melted snow, then you go back to t-shirts and shorts. Like that's my style, right?
That's when you get your flip flops and you can go like walking through the slush in your flip flops.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, it's currently still like mushy and crap outside, but I literally only have flip flops at my front door. I only wear shoes to work. Guilty as charged. I have no
It's not
shame.
happening. Yeah.
No, it's all good.
Socks
And I
aren't
think
even a thing in the summer.
by the looks of it, we are just getting ready to go. I will say one thing: if is my mic doing funny stuff, Derek, to you, or it sounds okay, or is
Yeah, you're good.
it's
Good to
okay?
me.
Good. I'm just double checking. I got to make sure because this thing's been temperamental on its own. I don't know if it's just I don't know. I'm just changing the cable. Don't like it. I don't know what to do, man. But on the real though. Wait a minute, I'm reading chat. You cannot go shirtless on stream, Derek. I beg to completely differ. This is a free country. Okay, it might slap some Twitch policy issues. Hey, production says, okay, listen, you have Canadian cast or Canadian talent, therefore we abide by Canadian law. Okay,
Very true.
so we get to do what, but I don't know. I'm just joking, man. I'll spare you guys the trouble though. Y'all
Sorry, not sorry is what he says.
y'all not gonna see Strive topless today. Not today. No. That's.
Hot tub stream Valorant casting. Listen,
Oh man.
that's the next.
That would be lit. That would be so lit. I'm so hyped for that. Listen, you know how insane that would be? Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I will.
Just floating around.
Yo, I'm in for hot tub Valorant casting. I've never been so excited about one single idea. Someone send that as an official request to the big boss himself, and maybe we'll get it, right?
I mean, that's all we need. Just GLG, maybe front the bill. We'll be able to buy some hot tubs, get them in our basements, and then we'll be able to cast for you guys in hot
Oh heck
tub
yeah,
streams.
dude. I
It's
am.
that simple.
I'm ready for it, and we'll see now, Derek. We get to witness some comp coming out here, right? I don't see this. Oh wait, yeah. So far, Abraham's sitting on that stage. So if that comes to be, yeah, Rank Demon as well is gonna potentially lock that in. Of course, this is gonna be the game-deciding map if it goes in the right way. But we might even get a map number 3, which, as usual, or not as usual, as you guys know, is a toss-up. So the teams get to pick what they want to do. Do you want another escalation? Do you want another spike rush? Coin toss.
Yeah, I mean, if it was me personally, I would do another spike rush, just
too.
because it gives you that option to play like a team, play with each other, and then you don't have that one or two guys that are being the heroic, right? So that's what I would suggest, and that's what I think that I would want to play. But
Spike
I mean,
rush.
what do I know? I'm just here casting this beautiful event, and man, if there is any place that I would want to go, like for vacation, I think the beach on Bind is one of them.
I'm not opposed to anything that's a beach at this point, man. Like I am just tired of being cooped up at home. I need warm weather. I need some nice hot sand, you know, a mojito, a brewski or something to relax, something to unwind. But we'll see now on Breeze, of course, that orb control critical. Oh, Tegui gets lit up to 2 hit points, but I think he was able to grab that crippling decay. So Boomba from Fear takes out Face Kid, and they're heavily grouped up towards A here. Of course, that Viper wall is a bit of an interesting situation as they've set that up, and the Viper on Breeze, man, it's a good choice. It's a very strong pick and offers good map control.
And well, we've noticed that Viper is that big pick now in most maps with,
Totally, man.
with the control that she does bring to most of the maps. So seeing her on this map in particular is a big advantage for sure, just with the map control alone that she can do. And Relentley's gonna get taken down here. So that trade does happen, and Rank Demon now in a 1v1 gonna be looking for one player, and that one player is down to about 20 HP. Does see him and takes him down, and just gets away from that shock dart. And the defuse is gonna come out, and that first round now is gonna go to ELG. But what a close round that was.
That was the vibe, man. Crosshair placement on fleek, and I mean, call it what you want, spike rush or not. End of the day, it's all about gunfights, right? And we still get to see that in this game mode. But now moving on. Oh god, specters? Oh no, this is like, in my opinion, the bane of the existence on this map. But yeah, Production says it's the worst in the game, and I kind of I'm kind of down, man. Like
Listen,
I kind of down with that vibe. I don't like this gun.
I love it.
What?
I really like the Spectre, and the only I like it, but I mean, put it against the Vandal, put it against any of those, though you're not gonna win. But I like the Spectre. I just don't like the price point of the Spectre, and I mean, with the bonus money round. To be purchasing a Spectre, you're kind of screwing yourself over if you do lose that bonus round, right? Because round 3 is such a pivotal round in most of the games. So I don't mind it if you can hit your shots, as you see some of these people can hit their shots, and they're actually going to bring this mount. So RG is going to bring it down to a 4-on-2. Everybody in Spike Rush does have the spike, so they're all waiting until they group back up together, and they are going to be able to take this B site now as 4 strong, just going to be able to run onto the site, and I believe that this site is wide open for them.
I believe so too, and with 14 on the clock, they get that down. Now we'll see RG though at the same time. They're gonna have to smarten up. Royal Gaming in a good position to clutch here against ELG. Plata around the bend here, nice close angle, beautiful swing, but gets a trade out from Javier, leaving it all up to Fire with this beautiful showstopper, which I really hope that he can connect. He does have support, but I say
Oh,
dude,
boy.
I'm not gonna lie. There is one cringe thing that Riot needs to fix with this game, and that is that multiple violent pinging noise when you have the tracer bullets on. That's so unfortunate. It can kind of get annoying too sometimes, but all good here. 1-1, good fight equally as they're pushing through. I thought in the beginning ELG was gonna pull away, but they made it happen, man.
Yeah, and that's pretty much what we wanted to see. We wanted to see something close happen here, and we did get a very close first escalation. So bringing it to a 1-on-1 or 1-1 map. Oh my goodness, bringing it 1-1, and we're going to round number 3. So everybody's still gonna have the same guns, but bringing it back to even, which is very nice.
Absolutely, sir. And with that, 59 on the clock, ample time here for both these teams to make some magic happen. And taking it slow.
Yeah.
Taking it pretty slow, and that's Renti, sorry. 1, 2, and 3. Nice post up outside of B. So he's able to pick that up, leaving it down to none. I was going to say, Fury had some hope, but he got knifed in the face there by Face Kid, and they pull away 2-1 here.
Switching sides.
Yeah, so 2-1, and boy, did Renti go massive. Triple kill, enough to get his ultimate there, and just doing such work with him and Face Kid, bringing that to a 2-1 now. And ELG here looking for this third round to push it to match point.
And my next worst nightmare is that Shorty. So unfortunately, Fates Kid, he's okay. All good. 1 Colts. Can he get a second? Nice job! Finessing that Shorty. And he gets rid of 2 all on his own. Leaving it down to Royal with only 3 members alive. Nice job. Frozen here picks up onto Fiore, who's been an impact player. And Abraham has an answer. Trying to even it up, but that Marshall here is going to be huge. We'll see what he can do with that, as they're going to have to retake against 2 of Royal Gaming's members here.
Yeah, so 4-on-2 here, and Royal Gaming behind the 8 ball, gonna have to just play this a bit more passive, but Face Kid's gonna be able to take down 1, and Flata is gonna finish it off. And now ELG, I believe, does it go to 4 or does it go to 5?
Good sir, this is gonna be it. So if ELG can pick this one up, we're calling this a wrap. And it's gonna be their second map and their dub.
And yeah, so man, I'm so bad with the Ares, and everybody here has one. So let's see exactly what ELG can do. Twin Hunters is going to be grabbed here, and Face Kid down to 30 HP and location revealed.
Oh no.
Oh boy, beautiful first pick, as RG now bringing this to a 4-on-4, and basically fighting for their lives here.
That's the thing, man, with the Ares. If you can land that first head click before you continue to shoot, that's critical. But this decay from Tegui is going to be pretty annoying, as unfortunately Face Kid is going to drop in health, and yeah, Javier is there in the win to clear that up, followed by Tegui following behind his forward pickup, and they're on the board here, so holding steady. Ain't nothing like a bit of OT though in some Spike Rush, Derek.
Spike Rush OT, but I mean, we still got to have another round in order to get there. So RG is going to have to try to figure something out here, as everybody has an Odin, and boy, do Odins go burr. So towards the mid area here, it does look like it is going to be more or less a B hit, as the ultimate's going to be coming out from Viper here and almost stopping the B rush, but they're not going to care. They're going to go right through, going to be grabbing the crippling DK, and Rank Demon's going to be able to take down one here. And now coming out onto site, oh boy, this is all over but the crying, as ELG is going to be able to get the spike down, but I mean,
oh man, Marcos though, he's trying to figure his way around here. There's a showstopper, nice one. Can he get a second one? In the air he goes, gets denied from Rank Demon. That's Fury in the win with one himself, but oh god, the Viper ultimate is just a bubbly mess here, as Frozen Ear is lurking in the wind. Fury is trying to finesse his way. He's sitting in decay, and that is, whoa! Was that a no scope dash? Yeah. Nice job there. Face getting, that's a wrap here for us. Oh my god, the chat's having a good time here in game, that's for sure. And that's it, guys. With that note, quick and easy, ain't nothing like it, right? And I gotta take the hat off. It was getting too hot in here, man. I can't. But ELG 2, all good on the hood. They advance here, and we're gonna get ready for the next one. But before we do, Derek, we got one more, I think, you and I, and then I'm gonna be signing off. Now the question is, as we advance to these brackets, is the competition gonna get really, really juicy? I think so. I think it's gonna get a lot better.
So the competition is going to get really, really fierce now that you're going to get to the points where we're in the semis now. You're going to get that next level, I think, of competition play, because it is going to be 4 points here. It is going to be 4 Valorant points. So I mean, get in here. If you win this, you get 5,000 Valorant points. So it's 1,000 VP for everybody on your team, and that's enough for the battle pass. And you get to showcase really what you've been working on and what you've been doing with this new map, Breeze. And from what we've seen, if these teams are going to bring it, it's going to be a very, very fun semis, and then even better finals.
Yeah, the good thing about finals, I think we're also doing an unrated for the first map too, so that's going to be good, as you guys get to see a bit more traditional Breeze play. So all's good here. We have a lot more to come for you guys. Another side of BO3s, and then one more for the finals, of course. The next is going to be semis. As always, use that code GLG10 for Drink Control, get your 10% off. And don't go too far, because as you guys can see, we are flying through this evening. So far, we're going to be back before you can blink twice. So stay tuned. And you know what? Now's a good beverage time. Maybe get a drink and a snack, and join us back here momentarily. Sit tight.
night and city lights on the other side. You're calling me up at the same time. I'm in the daylight. You're calling to say hi, but your words they cry. If there's something that you need to say, I know it ain't easy living inside your brain for sure. You keep telling me that it's all okay, but I know, yeah, your silence speaks so loud. Your silence speaks so loud, and I hear you calling out, yeah. We're talking about nothing. Then you said something under your breath. I can't take it. I know what you're thinking. I wish I could fix this, yeah. If there's something that you need to say, I know it ain't easy living inside your brain for sure. You keep telling me that it's all okay, but I know, yeah, your silence speaks so loud. Silence speaks so loud, and I hear you calling out. Like you, be strong to hold the powers of the sun. To dream, believe in strength. Now I'm the only one, only one. I was an ordinary boy until I broke the rules. My life destroyed, life destroyed. Until I walk awake, scream my mind, I shout, the ground shakes. How much can I take? My mind will break. Will it break? Can I take? Can I be your superhero?
Boom, bang, bop, we're back, and Vincent is still sitting somewhere in Breezeland. We have subbed out Derek for the time being, ready to get going for another best of 3 series. Of course, you guys know the drill. It's going to be Breeze only, Escalation first map, Spike Rush second map, Coin Toss third map. Vincent, competition now. We are narrowing down to the upper end of this bracket. We are living in semis land right now. Of course, building up to the grand final unrated match, which is going to be wrong. Let me not use the word unrated. Traditional tournament format. I said unrated because or competitive or unrated format, right? Your first to 13 style. So I'm looking forward to it, man. And it means both these teams are kind of getting situated. And we were just saying in pregame, and everyone's like, do sides really matter on Escalation? I'm like, yeah, obviously. Like you want duh, dude. You want to like comp it out, right? You got to know where you want to start, where you want to attack, defend, bro. It's legit.
Yeah, come on. These guys thinking that it doesn't matter. They're weak sauce. That's all I've got to say. And yeah, I mean, listen, the reality, you were talking about escalation straight into Spike Rush. Actually, map 1 is Breeze, map 2 is Breeze, and map 3 is Breeze, I believe. Yeah. Listen, I'm here, basically a ground reporter at this point for Breeze. I'm starting the same spot where I think the attackers start. I don't know. Whatever. We'll get there. I'm excited. I love your outfit, by the way.
Thanks, man.
Absolutely awesome. It's brilliant.
I was just like, I don't know. This is it would be stupid if I did this, but like, yo, let's get it.
Let's go. He's going fishing.
I can't mean that. No one mean that.
He's going fishing. I'm excited. I honestly, that looks like it could be that little cove over there on the right hand side. Kind of looks like it'd be a solid fishing spot.
Oh, for sure.
Like I'm no expert, but I definitely think it would bang. Either way, I don't think it matters regardless, because you can't go fishing on the map, which is, by the way, a design flaw. And you can't convince me otherwise, right? Please fix.
Please fix. I mean, we do need that integrated into this map. They should do fun like Easter eggs like that, Vince. I think it'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, I think back to like the fish in the fountain over on Inferno in Counter-Strike. That's like my immediate thought process or something like that. Though they do have some awesome like animals hanging out in different spots. I haven't gotten a chance to explore to that extent, so maybe we just don't know about them yet. And there are some fishies somewhere.
Here we are, alas, getting into it. I wish, like, yeah, no, you know what? Next level Riot would be they introduced like the ability to swim. Like, imagine how cracked that would be.
That would be so unreasonable, though. Like, real talk from a competitive standpoint perspective. Like, oh my goodness, it would be fun.
It would be actually funny though.
It would. Plus, on top of that, I'm imagining the animation and how that would go, and that's like so funny to me. Just the thought process of that animation and how it would look in like, because like obviously in this game, like the way that the like your elbows and everything move, like knees, like they don't work. It doesn't work normally.
Yeah.
So like the way they'd animate that would be so weird.
Yeah. And oh my god, look at this mid-peak situation coming out here immediately as we are sitting on a nice first round start to the Vandal. Oh my god, Vintage finessing that shoulder peak like it's nobody's business there. Relentless, Dada, 1 apiece, that's 2. And these guys are trading left, right, and center with these Vandals. It's nice to start on a traditional gun, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, feels good. I'm gonna be honest, I don't play the most escalation. Jeez, words are difficult. But I think it's a great game mode. I'm a big fan of it. I really enjoy it. And, well, honestly, I don't know. Did you guys get to see ELG at all? Do we know these guys?
We did. We watched ELG versus Royal the last game, actually.
Oh, cool. How'd that one go?
It was good, man. ELG, of course, did a nice sweep. They got their 2 rounds in their back pocket and went on their way. They had a bit of a tough showing there on that Spike Rush. I think they won by 1 or 2 rounds, if I'm not mistaken. But
okay.
All good. I mean, they made it this far, so they're looking good against Miracle here as everyone's kind of migrating now towards that Odin situation with a level up coming in from that Marshall 2. We'll see if... yeah, there it is. Ryan's sitting on that as well. That's Miracle with the Marshall, which I think is 1 round ahead of the Odin there, Vincent.
Yeah, I think so. Early lead there for ELG a little bit. And, oh my goodness, Ryan showing the business. You love to see that. Oh my god, Frozen here was in the flank and about 5 kills in a row. That was brilliant stuff. Now, finally, we're covering that Marshall, but man, the multi-kills coming in hot and heavy. Everybody getting involved. It's Relentless now is on a quad feed, but let's see if they can find more. Not so much, and whoa. This is just ELG kind of just taking control here, ain't it?
I'll be quite frank with you so far here, Vincent. Like, this is basically like a League of Legends equivalent of an ARAM. Like, we are just literally sitting in mid. I think people have realized more and more that going on a big flank is not really worth time investment, as they're just going to pull rounds away from you.
Yeah, you're right about that. The Roomba round is my favorite.
Oh,
I'm a big fan. And Relentless just throwing them out there at different angles is like, one of these will hit sometime, I'm sure of it.
Just send them. I mean, if you're not throwing the Boomba as you're walking around, like looking at the floor, you're not doing it right.
Yeah, you gotta figure it out.
Oh my god, they're dropping it down the chute. Oh my god.
That's
Imagine.
brilliant. That's so
That's
good.
awesome. Dude, I was watching like some funny lineups of people that were like throwing like crazy shock darts through the chute and stuff.
Oh,
and I was like, up next, yeah, I think it was I forget his name. It'll come to me at some point. But now I'm just imagining like people like clearing out parts of sight by throwing Roombas down the chutes.
That's so cool. That would be sick. I mean, you know how there's that Roomba lineup for hookah, right?
Yeah,
Like,
of
I'm
course.
just imagining that one, you know, but like for some crazy big area here on this map, that would be pretty cool.
It's gonna happen, man. I mean, in due time, right? And by the way, I was gonna say that shock dart fiasco. Oh no, I forgot the name. My apologies. There's one specific TikToker or YouTuber, Jonas, Average Jonas. That's the guy. If you guys haven't seen his funny plays on TikTok on this map so far with the shock dart lineups, you gotta check it out. It's great. As so far, these teams are just jousting away, man. And I think by the looks of it, ELG is advanced ahead tier to the Bucky round, so they're leading the barrage.
Yeah, well, as you say that, actually, I think they got another forward position. Now they got the judge out.
Yes, sir.
Which is nice. And that, I mean, that's just Bucky, but better, basically. So,
Yep.
I mean, if they were doing well with the Bucky, God help Miracle here as they do their best with still sitting on the boom bots. Though, as fun as they are, we aren't going to be crashing the server. Not this time. Did he just get a double boom bot kill? I think that was a double boom bot kill.
That's gold, man. Imagine Flata, he's like looking at the guys back of his he's like, I can't even shoot, but you have to send a vacuum cleaner out. As oh no, Renty just gets flanked around from the box there. So by the looks of it here, ELG is really leading this, and it's a tough situation for oh my god.
Oh,
This is unfortunate. They're just pulling away, man. We still see Boombas coming out. I think, but that's the side of Miracle, so it's gonna be tough for them.
I mean, this is just devastation, and realistically, nobody able to do anything about it from the side of Miracle at the moment. And finally, they've gotten back past those Roombas, but long range, got to deal with the Ghosts against the Buckies it's not ideal of the situation, you could say.
Range, right? If they can play some range and get some nice head claps, it's going to work out in their favor. But as we advance, it looks like everyone is kind of back on level playing field for the most part. And they're catching up there with the Buckies. That's 4 consecutively for the likes of Miracle. Jay, lit down to 22, is able to get 1, but he is pushing through. Oh no, vacuum cleaner, run.
Oh no. Oh man. Unfortunate situation there. But it's the Frenzies back here, and I mean, it just kind of seems like everybody running away with them. How has he not died with the Roombas yet?
Honestly, man. Oh, there it is. Sheps. 1, 2. Oh, nice.
Oh,
They're just
no.
pushing him up close. That's brutal. Sheps with a 4K.
Are they on the knife?
Leading the barrage. Yeah, I think so. We're about to hit an ace, of course, for Sheps. And, oh no, yeah, they're on knife. They're getting hot-tailed.
That's very well done. You love to see it. The nice try, but not able to get there. This is maybe the time, the possibility of the comeback. All they've got to do is get 1, but with the amount of space that you can have on this map, it's hard to close the distance, isn't it?
For sure, and that's the thing, right? Like, even a dash is not going to get you anywhere near towards that mid pillar that you guys are looking at, right? So we'll see how they make do of this knife round here as Ryan decides to dump his from the behind as he's W keys ahead.
Is that just crazy, or is that knife humongous?
Yeah, that's the thing with escalation. The knife is intentionally that big in escalation. It's its
Oh, that's
own
right.
weapon.
That's right. I forgot.
Yeah.
I entirely forgot about that. That's
It's a
such a
vibe,
funny
man.
thing. Oh, wait, they finally got one. There you go. Ryan, good job, mate.
Sheps, beautiful. He gets it. So all good in the hood here. We are still jousting ahead. Ryan, being smart, knows that if he jumps into a bit of a mess, he's not going to get much. And yeah, that's Joker with the 1 and 2 as he evolves onwards to Spectre. Now on to the Ghost. And they're pushing back here. That's the thing. If you turtle up when the enemy team is on knife round, it's pretty viable to survive.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, even with these less long range weapons, like, you got to get so very close with the actual knife that it's kind of a problem. I mean, it really is. Like, even using that dash, you see, like, yeah, you get 1, but now you got to contend with everything, and it's difficult. But maybe some opportunities. There you go. Don Dada, final kill there. Closes down that one, and well, it is ELG, I believe, that picked that one up.
Yes, sir. And I think we are gonna truck ahead here, and that's. Oh, wait a minute. Survey says if you look here, it wasn't ELG. Miracle got that.
Wait, really?
So you guys can see the troubling situation of not having a HUD. So if there's anyone that wants to do us a massive favor, we'd appreciate it.
Riot,
Message
please.
Riot directly. Riot, please support. Y'all got to do something about this because there's people like us out here that are trying to bring in the content. So all good here. That's a miracle. Getting a round away from ELG, who's been delivering here really well so far tonight. And as you guys know, we are moving ahead to Spike Rush for our second map.
Yeah, I don't know how Miracle got that because I thought that they were behind for ages. Maybe we had the HUD flopped. I don't know. No idea. Listen. We literally have no clue. So I'm going to continue rolling with my prior assumptions only because I don't know. Nobody knows. But production certainly has made their decision, and I can respect it. Respect that one. As we're heading into the Spike Rush here soon. Not quite ready, but you know what, Strive? I have a question for you.
Hit me.
So this map, are you a fan or not? I know we haven't got to talk about it yet.
Let me just resituate myself. It's kind of chilly down here. Not gonna lie.
There we go.
Fan as Breeze? Yes. Is it gonna grow on me over time? Yes. Am I confident it's gonna stay like this for anything longer than 2 weeks? No. I think I think there's a long way to go for this map. It's great, it's fun, it's a nice mix up, and it really drives a certain new, meta when it comes to gun choices and the driving agents more than other maps, right? I find personally Viper and Breach are great. Like so much entry potential into sites. Their utility is fantastic, albeit the Rolling Thunder is essentially useless because it doesn't reach half the across most of the sites. But there's viability with the utility and the kit, right? Omens are very useful. Sages can be useful. So it's driving a lot of good things. I just don't believe the map will stay like this. It needs to have a bit more division and I guess how can I say, like, isolation of certain areas to be able to make it, I think,
some
more
more
fun.
walls.
Maybe. I don't know if it needs more walls. I just think the whole thing kind of needs rejigging. Like, especially like that B site, the way it's kind of laid out. I just can't.
It's just
I can't wrap my.
Is it too open? Is that kind of what you're getting at?
I don't know. I don't like. Here's the thing. Everyone has an opinion, right? So please, like, guys, don't harp us for this, right? We're just talking here. It's friendly banter. Don't get upset, right? I know some people are like, "Oh, who are you to tell me what the game map should be?" No, like, listen, we're just like, literally, it's just an opinion.
guys.
So yeah, but I think personally, the thing needs a bit of a rejig. Just certain things are not. I think it's too open. Like, let's just leave it at that, man. How about you? Do you like it, or thoughts so far tonight?
I feel like that I don't have enough info yet to draw conclusions, so I'm gonna hold off on the take there because I think I like what I've seen. I think it's cool. There's some interesting stuff, especially over at A. I think that's a really interesting dynamic, the way that the A site works. I kind of agree with you that B is a bit more open than realistically is reasonable. Like, it's just so wide open. But you know what? I think that you're right. There is time to make adjustments. And on top of that, right, like, the other thing about it is that I haven't gotten to see it in, like, competitive play, really. So once I get to see it there, I feel like I'll have a better idea because, nothing is... put it this way, everything is sacred until it's just absolutely broken down to the bone by these professionals, and they take advantage of every little thing. And so, when that happens, then we'll kind of get a bit of a better idea. I don't pretend to be like a map design guru, and so, like, for me, it's like, I don't know. I know what works in the past, and I know what looks good in before, but maybe a new look is great. And until proven otherwise, I'm happy to be with that one.
Yeah, and this is the thing, right? Of course, like, going with a new map like Breeze, you're going to kind of see the same type of thing that happened with Icebox, right? It's just going to be a whole bunch of bans until teams become familiar with it. They develop strats and understand how people play it. They scrim it, counter strats, positioning, lineups, right? Because, I mean, let's be honest. You could be a team that practices Breeze until you go blue in the face, and a random team comes up and just completely outpugs you because they do stupid stuff. Like, that's the thing. So, unless you're just, a raw shooter, but I'd expect Breeze to take some time to develop, as you can see. A nice shock dart coming through. We're going to follow this across.
2 golden guns.
Someone's apparently done their homework on lineups. They're going to go right on through, and that's Relentless opening it up. And yeah, oh my god, the golden guns are on the opposite end. I don't think they even want to really contest for it, though, Vincent.
I think one person did get it. I saw the Reyna from the attackers got it, but I don't know where that went, or if that's still up. I have no idea. Oh, well, I mean, it is still up, but there it is. Ryan, He's got it. One shot, one kill. This is Call of Duty style. Oh yeah, baby, let's do it. Give me a third. Hey, let's go.
Yes, sir. And my friends, that's easy peasy when you got golden guns, right?
Exactly. I love it, dude. The golden gun is my favorite thing about this game mode. I really wish, and this is maybe wishful thinking, but I really wish they had a game mode that was just like the golden guns, but it's just one in the chamber, and like it's just classic one in the chamber. It'd be so good, man.
It's got its ups and downs, right? Like the golden gun for me is you gotta know what you're doing. Oh no, Renty! I think he was blind there from a partial sky flash. So that's a nice spray down from Don Dada from down. That's kind of crazy that the Ares was able to connect so well from that far.
Yeah, I feel like it's actually crazy how effective it is at that long range, and well, still very effective. Nicely done, ELG. They're looking to kind of respond here. I mean, it's 1-0, Miracle up, but ELG have something to say.
We'll see. At the same time, leaves it down to 1. This is Vintage lurking his way around mid, has a spike in hand, but there is a Rolling Thunder available for ELG, and I'm pretty sure they heard him take those steps. So I don't foresee this working out too well.
30 seconds left.
For Vintage, as there's an enemy right to the wing here. Oh no, he's not looking the right way. He's what?
He just shot him through the legs. Through the legs. Joker Main's Apex
Last
is
round before the switch.
very happy about that one.
And he's able to pick that up. So all good here, 1-1, and I'm happy to see it. This is good that we're not seeing a stomp one way in any shape or form. Some back and forth rounds. It's getting kind of sweaty. Oh no, Jay's got a lineup. This is happening right now in a spike rush.
And that's exactly what's happening. I'm freaking prepped. Where's
Here
this
comes.
go?
Watch
Oh,
it.
this is a good smoke.
Right in the center of sight. So that denies that opening gap, which is pretty cool to get in. That's Don Dada with the Hunter's Fury as well, opening it up. And with that, they should be pretty much getting onto site. I'm expecting Relentless to do a hopsy-do. And he's well situated and, well, no utility activated on that site. Yeah, they went right on through. So planted, and here we go, post-plant. Miracle now, 5 versus 3.
Oh, Renty wanted to find something with that golden gun, but unable to connect. Those Blade Storm, pretty solid, and it's flawless. Miracle, they say hello once again. So I mean, it's the attacker side that's winning out there in every round thus far. Interesting, eh?
Yeah. I'm a bit. Honestly, Vincent, I'm gonna be hunter with you here, my friend. I don't even know what drives victories on this map. To be quite frank with you.
You have to get to was it 4?
Yeah. No, not score wise. I mean like map control wise. Like I haven't figured out what the defining factor or what area is still like the place to be or take. You know what I mean? Like this map, I haven't figured it out. I truly haven't.
You know what? I too have not quite got it figured out. But if I could take a gander, I think mid control probably pretty interesting. Something you certainly should take a should take a look at.
Mid to A especially, I think, is really strong.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
Such a close proximity pinch. Like it's one hop out of the shield before pre-round, and you're basically ready to pinch on site, and that's pretty huge.
Yeah, and that's what makes it so powerful, I think, and that's kind of why you have to contest that area. But other than that, I do think that the B side of things is a bit more up in the air, in my opinion. Like, not too sure like how it works or where it works or even what works. Like, there's just a lot of question marks for me.
It's going to evolve. I mean, like, we're going to slowly figure these things out. You can see one more time, mid control seems to be the defining factor up close and personal. Renty, and of course, that's great. Great pick up on this map is having the Reyna. You want to be able to contribute. Sheps is going to bounce away with the cage as well. And with that note, this is Miracle. Oh my God. They are slapping ELG here. And that is it, my friends. Relentless picks up the final onto Flauta. And my dear friends, with the corrected scoreboard and the situation, as you can see, that's Miracle taking the BO3 with 2 under their belt, and they proceed onwards to the finals.
I'm sorry, I was hanging out. I was having a good time. I was laying back in the sun. You know what I'm saying? Like, we were chilling. It was good. Love to see it.
Yeah, me too.
But yeah,
so.
no, I think that, you know what, Miracle. Congratulations. Well done. Well played.
Bravo.
Yeah, exactly. As they head on to the old finals, I think. Yeah, those semis, right? Yeah, it was. Wait, no. No.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, yes,
Yes.
yes. Listen, I'm sorry. I'm all sorts of confused. It's okay. But yeah,
it's
no,
okay.
they're gonna go take on Godspeed. By the way, I think that was like that semifinal on the upper side. It was like the only time they had to go to a third map in this. No, there's been a couple other ones. No, just a couple. Interesting. We didn't get to see one on the broadcast, so I was just curious. Either way, though, I am hearing though. Unfortunately, Strive, we have to say goodbye. It's over for you and I at the very least. Derek coming back on, but that does mean that we're gonna have to head to a short little break. So we're gonna get the grand finals prepped and ready, and that's where the old 5,000 Valorant points are on the line. So it's not the cash prizes here, but certainly something significant that you don't want to miss out on. So y'all stick around. We'll be back here in just a couple minutes with the grand finals.
It's the first time of today. To dream, believe. You are the strength, you're all I need. Oh, gonna give it a shot. Only one of me to shield you all from the enemy. You're a superhero. You're a superhero. Can I be your superhero? Superhero. 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 Can I be your superhero? Here we go. Oh, I just wanna feel free, and I just wanna be me. Yeah, I just wanna go so crazy. I just wanna be a freak. Yeah, I just wanna rise to the top. Yeah, I just wanna go reach the peak. So I've been really well focused on success. Hey, y'all will see. Yeah, you'll see that I will get it. Cause I'm really focused, man. I make it with the rap and I just follow my path. I just follow my passion. To me, this is what's precious. Yeah, in my soul, man, I can feel it. So every single verse, man, I just gotta go and kill it, man. I gotta be the kid. I could be the guy taking you wild. I could be the villain. What good as a kid? Lately, I'm painting my path on my way. Yeah, I got no time that I can waste. So I've been sitting in the space. Yeah, making runs every day. Man, you know that I go insane. Yeah, I hit you with a bullet to the brain. Let us stop first if we going, you going insane. You don't know what I'm gonna do. You don't know what is next. And I'm loving the fact, truly it's making me blessed. Cause I work on my team, no snakes in the grass. And we have a trust in the wind because of the work that we did in the past. Because of the work that we did in the past. When we went to hours, we barely got breath. So I get the realm and we didn't finesse. So I got the feelings that we might be next. Cause when we go in, we win in the match. Sure. When we go in, we win in the match. So that's how we do, cause we be the best. We be the best, best. Yeah, we be the best. Whoa. Yeah, we be the best, best. We be the best. Hey. Yeah, we be the best, best. Hey, we be the best. Yo, you wanna come my test? Whoa, you want to see we the best? Hey, you don't see that we're the best kid, so I suggest you never really come and test it. But otherwise, I will smack your face like Michael Jordan does with a ball in the basket. Oh damn kid, but you didn't expect it. You never really thought that this could just happen. But now really come on and we pull out with the action. Just keep on the feed, those they don't get it like.
Alrighty, welcome back. It's grand final time. My name is Vincent, joined once again by Sloppy Derek, and I'm ready to go. Derek, how about you?
I am super ready. I got to watch that last game there, and man, I just love this map. I'm very impressed with this map. So this is going to be an actual game. So first to 13 will win unless we go to overtime. Let's see what kind of comps we're gonna get here. Maybe a Yoru?
Yoru! I don't know. Hopefully.
We have a Reyna locked already from Ryan. So that's gonna be Zivit or Zivat is also locked.
Yeah. Is it Zivat? Yeah, I think that makes sense. Either way, we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out as we go.
I think that's interesting, and I think Ryan typically does play the Reyna. Not surprising.
Yep.
If I recall from my times casting this team before, but Cilantro is very unsure. I think the choice is pretty obvious, but we'll have to see.
Yeah, it's a Yoru.
You're right. My bad.
Yeah.
It's none of the ones that they're meme picking here.
That's right. See, like I didn't see that come out of nowhere. That came right out of left field here, and then Cilantro deciding to go with the Astros. So that kind of defeats my purpose. I'm hoping that
wrong pick. You know?
Yeah, right. I am hoping that O'Reilly here is like, oh, I'm gonna be a Jet, and everybody's gonna be like, oh my God, it's gonna be a Jet, and then yeah, it is. I was gonna that flip. I want that flip to a Yoru.
Yeah.
Listen. I was watching some VCS, and two of the pro teams were using Yorus, so I thought that was kind of neat.
Was it VCS or VCT?
VCT. Sorry, VCT. VCT.
Okay.
They were using Yorus, so that's
awesome.
Pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting. I'm excited to see like how many changes are needed to be made for him to become viable.
Yeah.
But yeah, honestly, as an agent, he's cool, but also like it's so hard to balance his kit because it's like if you make it too good, then it's just objectively OP, and if it's not good enough, then it's just garbage.
Yep.
And that's kind of where he's at right now, which it sucks for people who want to play him, but whatever. We'll get off of the not so fun topics of conversation and get right in to Miracle and Godspeed. As listen, there's a lot of imagery here. I like this a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot of very cool little things that they've added to this map, and we're gonna start off very, very strong for Zivat. Gonna be able to take down one, and gonna be able to get that trade back very quickly. And O'Reilly's gonna be able to take down one here as Relentless falls, and now it's a 4-on-3 here for Godspeed. Spike's still up in the hands though, and gonna be able to grab a ghost here and just kind of fall back a little bit.
Well, the falling back part is taking a bit longer than anticipated, but either way, they certainly are going to get a forward position. This is interesting. They are from the Jet, kind of put themselves in a bit of a tough spot. The push continues, and Cutie does a great job of picking up that kill as Zivat falls, and now the push here onto the B site is good. Swing wide and frag. Ryan the Great is doing great, giving the man advantage back over to Miracle. It's short-lived though, as O'Reilly says hello.
And what a shot from Ryan the Great there, as Cutie's going to be holding in the back of the site as Spike is ticking away here. So Godspeed's got to have to put themselves into overdrive and get onto site, as O'Reilly's actually going to be taken down to about 50 health here. Ryan the Great's going to be able to take down Cilantro. The last player left alive is O'Reilly, and Cutie is going to be able to take him down, making that 1-0 for MIR.
Easy does it.
Easy does it.
I do think that Miracle probably favored on this one.
I would think that Miracle's the favorite to win this. And all the way through, they've shown that they can win this. But just they're a familiar team. We've seen them before. They can hit their shots, and they can definitely overwhelm a team for sure.
Yeah, so I'm not surprised to see them take some, you know, additional swings and frags and the like, because we see a very aggressive push here this time over at A, as tapping away, but not connecting. Vintage, the one to connect, throws the guiding line out and gets a heal as well onto the teammates. The spike gets planted, and Ryan picks up another frag.
And Cutie now going to be sitting on the site here with Spike down, and again, time not on the favor of Godspeed. This is pretty much a save round for the boys on Godspeed, and just like that, Sluggerino is going to be able to take down one. So guns out of the hands, but Miracle there is going to make short work, and only one member falls here. So guns now in the hand of Godspeed, and Miracle's got a little bit of work to do because I don't think they're going to be, oh, well, it does look like they are forcing up. So guns on both sides, and we'll see if Godspeed can bring this back.
Yeah, we'll have to see. I mean, the thing is, this round, of course, as per the usual arrangement, right, is the bonus. So if there's a round that they're going to take, it'll be this one.
Yep. And you see some guns getting thrown around here, as Sheriff's now going to be in the hands of Relentless. Let's see if he can get a good pick here. Oh, really? He's actually going to be able to get one very quick, as Vintage is going to fall there, and now advantage towards Godspeed, as Zivot is going to be, or Zivat is going to be, I'm going to just call him Zivot or Zivat. I like the name. I like it. Ryan the Great's going to come along and get O'Reilly down here. And now it's a 3-on-3. It's Ryan the Great's going to get two here in the mid area. Going to be completely blinded and going to be looking for one. That Spike now goes down, as Dawn's going to drop it. But Ryan the Great with the triple kill here. And now he's going to have to go massive quad for Ryan, looking for that ace. 1v1. Can he make it? No. Sluggerino is going to be able to take down Ryan the Great and bring it back within one.
And everything kind of happening in the mid position that round, and back and forth as that was going. Ryan the Great nearly clawed the team back, but ultimately Gauze does not go their way. So we're going to see Godspeed take a solid position as they get their first round. That said, this one now is going to be an important one to find. You got to start building that bank, as we like to say. So either way, see how it goes. Operator in hand of Relentless, and oh, I didn't know this was an ang, to be honest with you. Relentless? What just happened? I felt like that should have been a kill from Relentless, but maybe I'm crazy.
I think he didn't realize that you can swing outside of the double doors as well, just inside the double doors. So he was assuming that he was going to come through the double doors, but he just came through the side door and saw him well before he was expecting.
That makes so much sense. You're right. That's probably what was the mindset, the thought process, is the push coming back in. This timing from Ryan could be brutal. Depends on how he gets it, though.
This could be massive.
He needs to get this timing correct. He swings around it. Oh, he's got two. A shooting gallery. Three, potentially is two already. And gets taken out by Cilantro. The Cilantro, the double kill. Coming back through. Wait, are those lineups good already? What? Cutie shutting down the Blade Storm, and the follow-up from Cilantro finds one, but not more.
Don Dada coming through and getting that trade, but oh my goodness, Cilantro coming massive there and stopping Ryan the Great from completely dismantling his team, because Ryan the Great did have that flank that you were saying, and they had no idea he was up there. As soon as that pick happened and nobody saw Ryan the Great, it was just a flank on his part, and he did end up getting two, but Cilantro was able to stop the bleeding before it got out of control.
Oh man, that was spooky.
Yeah,
a bit scary, but Relentless looking for something with his operator. Remember, we saw that come out last time. Wasn't too successful, but maybe, just maybe. It's all about the timing. Though it is just some pistols, some upgraded weapons here for Godspeed, to be fair.
Oh, what a shot from Ryan the Great, gonna be able to take down Whom, and now already out on towards the B site. Ryan the Great's gonna go massive. That's another kill for him, looking for a triple, and why not? As Cutie's gonna be able to clean this up with a double kill, and oh my. How fast did that happen? That round was started and over before we even started to talk.
Yeah, that was the sound of Miracle just running it down the B site and over Godspeed as they just fly around the track like a NASCAR. But yeah, we're certainly in a position where I think that Miracle, they're showing their teeth a bit, right?
Yeah.
They're showing, hey, listen, you know, we know we're the favorites.
Yeah.
We know that. We're gonna style it on you a little bit.
And oh really says you're the favorites. I'm gonna go ahead and take down your top frag as Ryan the Great falls here, and that's a huge first pick from O'Reilly. He is gonna get away as well, so 50 HP, and he got out of dodge. But look at this, Zavot gonna go through middle as Relentless was focused on the heaven area of mid, and Zavot was able to come around and get that peek, but Cutie is already on the flank from B site, and he does take down Zavot towards the mid area, and O'Reilly is just going to be holding down this angle in second mid. It looks like is where he's sitting, so he's sitting in that little area between A and the mid area, and Don Dada is going to be able to come around and take down Sluggerino, and they already have B site, so that rotate's going to have to come out very quick.
Spike down.
Yeah, but look at these angles, man. Like the Nebulas don't quite cover the full breadth of those angles, and it makes it so very difficult. But oh, the shock dart is good. Oh, really? Falls down.
Really?
Oh, really? That's such a fun name to say, man.
Right?
It's actually just great. Oh, man. Cilantro could find a timing here, though. Cutie finding Hume is a bit of a problem. Oh, that timing just dissipates at the wrong time. And now Cilantro has been found out, takes the swing, and Cutie says hello and goodbye. No love here, as we're going to get a 5th round there for Miracle.
Yeah, it seems like Miracle's they just have that extra step that it's almost like they've been working on this
The
map.
chutzpah.
Right though? It's almost like they've been working on this map, and you are right. It seems like the smokes and like even well, Astra Stars don't open up enough to get the full width of a take on site, so they are going to be lining up differently, and you see it, they're almost used to it already. They're used to the way that it doesn't completely cover the way that an entrance is to the site. So then you see Relentless using the op and peeking around like one of the smokes that they put up. And as we're saying this, Relentless and Ryan the Great both getting kills here, and only one remaining member, and Relentless is gonna find him and take him down. And now it's 6-1 for Miracle, and Godspeed is gonna need a miracle.
To them, I wish Godspeed, as we look at it. I mean, look at the situation, right? Like it's just you got players like Cutie, like Ryan the Great popping off, and it's looking so good from them. And even when O'Reilly pops out, has a couple of shots that look strong, really they do, but there's just not quite enough, as we see some Hawks going at one another. But Relentless is the real Hawkeye there, connecting the shots onto Sluggerino. Those blades missing their mark, and Ryan the Great takes that frag. Hunter Fury from Don Dada comes out, but is short-lived as Relentless spots yet another player. Oh no, wait, that's so big brain. Wait a second, did he? I'm pretty sure that he just took the bullet with the Lear and it didn't kill the player behind the Lear. No way that was on purpose, but
no. So he went for the shot, unfortunately hit the Lear, and Ryan the Great was in middle up on that heaven
Right,
area,
helped out.
and he peaked at the exact same time and saved him. But yeah, that was just, I think it was just super lucky that he hit the Lear rather than the body.
Dude, imagine if you set that up though.
Yeah, right?
Just imagine how big your brain would have to be. Like my brain, not large enough. I'm just
No.
gonna keep it real.
That's unreal. If that was a thing where he's like, Lear's coming out, I'm gonna shoot it and you swing, that's
Yes,
ridiculous.
that's
Because
so
that could be
good.
a thing.
Yeah, there's some good players, man. There are some great players. Relentless tries for a shot, missed its mark. Ooh, nearly connected another one, but Godspeed. They do have to look for something in this one. 7-1.
Spike's already planted on the A site as well now, so Miracle now is going to be just on the defense. And O'Reilly and Sluggerino is going to be able to take down two. Dundada is going to be able to get the trade though, and we're right back to a 3-on-3. Defender Killjoy is going to be coming out here, and Cutie is going to be able to take down the Killjoy and stop the defending Killjoy's ult. And Dundada O'Reilly opened the door for himself to die. Is what just happened there.
Don't let the door hit you on the way out there.
Right?
Oh man, I love it, dude. I love it. Miracle doing the Lord's work here.
Well, you know what?
Yeah,
Like, we talked about this though. We knew that Miracle was going to be the team to beat, and
Yeah.
as soon as like the very first time we even talked today, Vincent was just like, I'm like, who do you have favored? And you're like Miracle. Like it's
like, no. Here's how that interaction went. It's like, so does anybody like think anyone can beat Miracle?
Yeah.
No. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Like,
And as soon as I saw Godspeed in the finals, I was like, they are. There's a big hill that they have to climb, because even when they get the pick, Miracle is just so relentless. They just swarm, and Sluggerino's doing work here. Don't get me wrong. He's gotten a double kill this round, and I still don't think that's enough, which is insane.
ooh, nice
Oh,
trade.
never mind.
Well, I mean, he's got 4 now. He's got 4 now.
My words, and he got it. But in order for them to win, somebody has to get a quad kill. Like,
Yeah.
they got it. They gotta like that. That's above and beyond. That's so extraordinarily rare for a quad kill to happen. That like if you're relying on that, you got to think of something else, because that's not the way that you should be playing. And yeah, he played very well, got those 2 early picks, but as he was getting those 2 early picks, his team was falling just as fast. So in order to keep this momentum going, Godspeed's going to need to have everybody from their team be able to pick up a couple frags each round.
Gonna have to figure it out. Oh, that's a nice one. Sluggerino takes out Relentless, and no trades available. So you said everybody needed to step up. Sluggerino's done just that. The swing from O'Reilly leaves them reeling. Sluggerino, another frag, and Hunter's Fury out from Dundada. Doesn't connect. Ryan the Great finally does find something. A second as well might net Ryan the Great some positive vibes, and well, I'm certainly vibing. Ryan the Great is too, as he's got a triple kill, looking for even more.
And Ryan the Great's looking for these final 2, and they're both sitting here holding this angle, and you have to think Ryan the Great's just going to be able to swing on this, on
Last
O'Reilly
player
here,
standing.
as O'Reilly's going to be holding this. He's going to look away at the wrong time. Dundada's going to be able to take down 1, and Ryan the Great, and Ryan the Great falls to O'Reilly.
Oh my gosh!
Dundada is going to be able to take him down and get the spike
Last round
planted.
in the half.
Oh my
Outrageous.
goodness.
Unreasonable. Miracle have just worked one of those right then and there in the server, live in front of our vision.
Jeez, and Ryan the Great, he's 1 kill away from 20. At like, I mean,
And 11 rounds in too. Like,
yeah, like he's popped right off. He's cracked, if you will, with the way that the kids say it now.
I'm not gonna lie. I just wanted to make a horrifically not bad joke, but just a horrible what would be allusion to an anime, and I was just like, yeah, no, this is probably not gonna be the right thing.
I love it.
That was one of those moments where like something pops into your head, Derek, and you're like, let's not. No, that shouldn't pass the filter test. Like, oh, but relentless is relentless on the server. And Godspeed fall apart. It's 10-2, double digits in the first half. That's not a good look.
Right there.
No, it's not a great look, and now Miracle's going to be on the defense. So maybe just because it is one of these types of maps that we aren't very familiar with, maybe this is an offensive type of map. But you got to think if Miracle's just going to be able to continue on with the shots that they have been hitting, this is, oh, I mean, this is a very, very big hill to climb if you're Godspeed.
I do think that there's something to the idea, right, Derek, that you know, the map could be slightly more attacker sided early on, where the defenders aren't really sure all the angles. They don't really know where, like, to stand, how to stand, for example, or what sort of utility to put down, especially if there's a difference between the two teams and how much they know about the map. But yeah, I don't think this matters, not this time.
I mean, Miracle's all on a 5-man stack towards A, and look at the way that they're attacking this now. They have 2 coming through T-spawn, 1 coming through CT spawn, and then 2 coming through middle. So they have completely closed off any type of rotate that Godspeed can do here, as Cutie and Ryan are going to be able to take down one. John Donna is going to be able to take down another. And just like that, Godspeed is falling faster than they could have anticipated, as it is a 3-on-2 now. Vintage is going to be able to take down one, but Aurelian Vintage is going to go massive and be able to take down the last remaining 2. But what a play for Miracle on that retake.
I mean, Miracle just doing kind of what we have been seeing all game long. Doing a good job of shutting down every angle, every option, every you know, small position that could be gained. And yeah, it's been so good, so good.
That was so awesome to watch. And it was all 5 of them sitting on the A site, because A, if they get rushed on A, they're all 5 there, or B, they just let B get completely taken, and then the plan happens. Just the rotate was all 5 of them at the exact same time. And Relentless is so relentless with this Ghost, gonna be able to take down 2, and oh my goodness, when it rains it pours, as Cutie's gonna be able to take down whom?
Dude, Sluggerino, that interaction was so hilarious. He freaking turns from the guiding light, only for the guiding light to come so far that it goes around, like he's turned 180 and it flashes behind him and he gets full blind by it. Poor guy, dude. He's just like, what am I supposed to do here? Like, what? I turned from the flash and it's just so long that it gets straight in front of my face. Like,
man, so funny. And just as we are saying all of this, it is match point for Miracle, and Godspeed's gonna need just that. They're gonna need a miracle in order to bring this back.
Well, let's hope that they can dial up one of those, though. I think Miracle's got a lockdown on them.
I agree. I think that well,
maybe.
I mean,
hey Zwat, how's it going? Relentless Falls.
He's like, let me go ahead and just stop you guys right now, okay? We're gonna go ahead and get a pick, and then we're gonna move from there. And then
let me show you how this works.
We see you.
Yeah, exactly. Put him on notice. That's what I like to see. Sluggerino, that walk here into an interesting position. And Hume just now on the board? Is that the first?
Oh, that's the second though too. So
yeah,
2 massive picks.
I wasn't really wanting to mention it too often, but yeah, I think Hume has just picked up the first couple of kills there. And it's on to really 1v2 though, and I mean, if there's anyone you want here, it's him, surely.
One enemy remaining.
You got one. Oh no!
Oh, we've been debated.
Oh no!
Not the lag. Not the lag.
I'm assuming that he won.
I have no idea.
I think. Oh
nope,
my!
There
We're
we
still
go.
fighting. So 26 HP and a
30 seconds
dream.
left.
He is going to get swung on here. And the way that I
Defenders
see it
win.
as of right now, Miracle has won this game.
I'm gonna go with that.
I mean, listen, yeah? Did they win?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they won. Okay.
I think so.
Miracle has ended up winning that game and a 13-2 final score. And I believe Vintage was the last remaining player for Miracle that was able to clutch that for them. So that is fantastic. And so now round number 2 in the grand finals, same map, but it is going to be a little bit more intense and fast pace.
I love how we go for the word intense for the spike rush. It's great. No, I agree. It's just funny.
Yeah, well, I mean, we have to, right? Because if that's the way that they played a regular match, spike rush is going to be so much more fast paced and so much more just everything right at you. And Godspeed's going to need this, and they're going to need this quick. So if I was Godspeed, I would say that we just need to make sure that we overwhelm them quickly is what I think they need to do.
Yeah, I mean, well, they're going to need to do that if they want to go to an escalation, or rather another spike. Wait, is it another spike rush or is it an escalation?
I think it's an escalation.
Okay.
I think
It's a
the final
spiker.
goes-
It's a spiker. That's what I've just been told.
So we go.
Oh no, Mac 3S. Okay, sorry, I misunderstood. My apologies,
That's
Derek.
okay.
You were right. I
fine.
should just stop questioning you because you're right all the time anyway.
Oh
So
my goodness!
You know
Here
what?
we go.
yeah, but no, I think that realistically, the Miracle probably gonna take this one too. But listen, you know how I feel about golden guns. They're a magical. It's a magical place. That's what they say about Tahiti. But no, I honestly, I think that you know, those can turn the tide. Those definitely can. I was talking to Strive about how I really want just like a one in the chamber game mode that is just the golden guns. Like that'd be so
Everybody?
sick, dude.
Everybody.
Yeah. Like old school COD. You know, one in the chamber. Those game modes were awesome, man. I don't care what anyone else says. They were sick, and I used to freaking love that. It was so much fun. And bringing that to Valorant, that would be just absolutely stupendous.
You know
as
what
we get into it.
What might be a pretty cool map is the way that they do on Counter-Strike when they go to a 2v2.
The wingmans?
Yeah, go to a wingman, but make the map almost half, and then everybody uses the golden gun.
Yeah, that could
Right?
definitely be solid. I
and
think.
make it a best of 7.
Yeah, I think that could
Right?
work. There's
That's
so many
right.
cool options.
Oh, so many! Oh, look we got a Yoru.
Yoru!
Let's go, baby!
You
And
got it.
That's vintage too. So that's on the side of Miracle. You know for a fact that they wanted to do that for myself and at least the casters here, because we do get to see them quite a bit. We do get to see them in the Pit of Valor. We see them almost every week, so it's really nice to see. I mean, maybe he just did it because he wanted
Spike
to,
rush.
but you know, maybe we just maybe I just think that they did it for us. So that's why.
I'm choosing to believe that was for you.
That's
Choosing.
perfect.
They were watching the stream earlier. They were looking at the need in your voice, hearing it, and they were like, "We shall deliver to Derek." But yeah, oh, here it is. Here it is, baby.
Here we go.
The all golden gun. Getting
Golden
denied
gun.
there.
But you see how fast that they put everything in front of
Yeah.
them so you can't grab it?
Yes.
You're so right. It is such a pivotal gun.
Oh, there we go. I think it's time. It is. It's the moment. We've all been waiting for it.
And now they have the golden gun here, and Relentless doesn't want to waste any of those bullets because you only get 3. Oh my, that was so close. And he is going to be able to see one and take down Hoom with the golden gun. And oh,
Wait. The gold on gold.
Gold on gold abuse.
Absolutely outrageous. Miracle. They might be out of this, and somehow Silverino has a showstopper. Savant, do him dirty. Showstopper. The show's over. No, thank you, but it really says, "Hey, I'm here."
And a golden gun was one of the pivotal factors, but Honestly, and then a judge comes out of nowhere with a showstopper. Like, you want to talk about just a mismatch of guns that we just got to witness round number 1? That was it. Like, how crazy is that?
It's outrageous is what it is. I love it. This is why I love this game mode so very much. Nice shot, Sluggerino. I talked about it. I love the Bulldog, and it's that burst, man. It's so good.
And that we talked about this earlier. I'm terrible with it because my brain can't comprehend, but you are 100% correct. Is if you can hit your first shot with the Bulldog, pretty much the second and third shot out of the chamber is going to kill somebody. Especially in this type of match where everybody has the Bulldog and
whenever in long range too.
Yes, everybody's long range, and as you see, the trades are coming out in plentiful. Look at the Yoru.
Oh man, howdy.
I love the fact that the player for Godspeed goes, yeah, you're not coming out of there. I know what you're doing. You're just trying to bait me. And that's exactly what I've seen the Yoru start doing.
1v1 though. Around the corner of that wall is the Sage. Zavat, the one who needs to find it. But if it's anyone, it's Zavat. Oh, he spots. No.
Oh my goodness.
Well, only we can see that. Only we can see that.
Yeah. But look at it's like the ponytail
timing.
just not picking.
Oh, cutie. Nicely done. Triple kill.
Man.
Last round before the switch.
How didn't that? Like, how did you not see her ponytail? And it was just perfect. It was like the perfect little crouch, and the ponytail just didn't peek over top.
I know.
You gotta think that when he was like on site trying to get that defuse, he's like, okay, seriously though, where is Sage? Like,
yeah, for real.
She's just not. She's nowhere to be found. And it was a ring around the rosy, and the stage 1.
Oh, but Sluggerino's winning this one. Double kill already. No Blade Storm out. This is actually kind of OP if you think about it.
Just chaos. Is
Like
this is.
The Blade Storm. So okay, never mind. Never mind. I spoke too soon. I apologize to Sluggerino. But Cutie has shut him down, and Cutie does another one. Triple kill here. Oh, there we go. Vintage getting it on the action. That's beautiful. Somehow it's all turned around on its head. Zavat's here all alone.
Man, that happened so quick, and with the double entries that Godspeed got at the beginning of this round, how did they fall so quickly? And it was just the swing peaks that 2 people were able to do at the same time, and we saw it. I mean, just in the mid alone, just the overwhelming bodies on Miracle. And now in a 1v3, an off in the hands, and Hunter's Fury, why not? Like, why not just everything just pop it, and just like that, Miracle's gonna be able to take down this round. And good first half for Miracle there.
I mean, are we pretending like halftime matters here?
No, absolutely not. But I thought it sounded good when I said it.
It did. I mean, in fairness, you're right. It did. It sounded brilliant.
Your mind.
No, halftime is like, well, whatever.
There's really nothing. So, and it's so fast. Like, we're right back into it. Relentless is going to be able to take down one here, and now Godspeed falls right back to, oh my, Vintage. What is happening?
What has happened?
Like,
everyone's falling apart. That's what's happened. It really does have the Blade Storm though, so like, this is kind of winnable.
Oh, really? It's had the Blade Storm last round and this round. And I know it's like the first half of the second round, but like, that just shows you how chaotic Spike Rush really is. Like, he's had an ult Spike now in a row.
It's just so good, man. I love it so much. Yeah.
And just like that.
Imagine the fact that this used to be even more chaotic on the initial release of Spike Rush. I remember that.
I do. It was a massacre. It was just
before they toned back some of the orbs. Oh my gosh. I'm kind of disappointed that they didn't keep it just for how outrageous it was, but I understand why they had to get rid of it.
Ryan down to 20 HP. How did he get away?
Very carefully.
I mean, yeah, I guess so.
How is Cutie alive for so long? Oh! But Sluggerino, Cilantro, they've got something to say. It's still 3v3 though, and Miracle, they've got the old golden gun, baby.
Oh no. Relentless gonna be able to take down one, and yeah, of course.
Who needs a golden gun? I gotta please.
What? Yeah. Oh! Cilantro is gonna be able to take him down with a golden gun. So gold on gold violence happening. Dundada is gonna be able to take down one, but Cilantro is gonna get that trade, and we're in a 1v1, and it's my Yoru versus Cilantro. Cilantro down to 30 HP. And gonna be able to do it. That is a quad kill. And Godspeed isn't out of this yet.
Not at all. It's still match point though, in fairness, but whatever.
I mean, yeah.
It's fine. Though here's the biggest issue, right? That was Bucky's. Now we have Phantoms.
Now you have real guns.
Yeah.
Full armor.
And like again, no disrespect to Godspeed, but this is where Miracle's diff might just be a bit bored.
Look at the Yoru. He's just like, I have
He's
my
finding-
own too. It's fine.
Yeah.
Everything's fine.
How to get an early positioning round.
I mean, I guess it's just so chaos, right? Like it's organized chaos is what this is.
Well, I was gonna say, you know, organized is
yeah, okay.
is a bit of a overstatement
It's
here.
just chaos. It's chaotic.
And I was saying I wasn't sure how this is gonna end, but actually, Godspeed. Yeah, they're doing it.
We're going to overtime.
Switching
Going to map
sides.
3, maybe even.
Overtime.
And and listen, if anybody's watching this and you're like, these commentators can't commentate this, because it's almost impossible. And then if you think we really can't commentate this, wait until map 3 or match 3 happens, when it's just a death match. So like, at least we have some sort of structure here.
Hold on. If you're thinking we can't commentate this, I mean, we could. It wouldn't be any fun though.
No, you nailed on the head.
Gotta have a good time first of all, okay, folks? I'm having a good time.
Well, absolutely, and it's just for fun, guys. I mean, obviously the winners do get the Valorant points, but I mean, this is just. We just want to have a good time, just showcase the map, showcase some talent, and basically we're just vibing here.
Big vibes. Oh, nice job, Cutie. Gets the res, but Relentless falls immediately. Oh, really? Does a great job. Nice top, Ryan. If there's anyone, it's Ryan.
Absolutely, he's great.
Wait, what happens with the? Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Ryan! He's clutched it out. It's all over. 4-3 there.
So great. Ryan's so great.
I mean, he is the great, you know?
Well, I mean, he lives right up to that name.
Yeah.
What a
For
play.
real.
What a play. That was your golden gun play too.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, that was solid stuff.
The shot to Oh Really, when he was jetting through the air and Ryan just took him down, was huge. Just beautiful.
Yeah, it was. It was so good.
Opening pick there though. Cilantro's gonna get it, and Godspeed still not out of this. We do see the Yoru teleport be setting up right there, as they are gonna be waiting and seeing if he does take this teleport. It's finally gonna shoot it down, so now the teleport is closed. And now Dundada is still holding down towards the mid area. One person does get pinged out here as Cutie does get blinded, so they do know that he's blind. And oh my, Cilantro's going to be holding down the angle, but Vintage is there to take down one. And we're back to a 4-on-3 now, as Spike should be going down any second now on the B site, as Whom's gonna be able to take down one. Dundada is gonna get that trade. 3v2 here, and this is map and match point here. So Miracle definitely trying to hold on and close this out. Dundada on the flank looking for one. He's not gonna get it, as Zavot is gonna be able to take him down. And Relentless now, the last remaining member. Blade Storm out, and Zavot's gonna be able to take him down and tie it right back up at 4.
How do we have?
Switching
I mean,
sides.
I'm honestly just
Overtime.
flabbergasted that we're on overtime in Spike Rush, of all things. I mean, it's great. Don't get me wrong. It's also outrageous, but hey, it's what we get here. The Breeze Bash.
Double overtime.
True. Double
This
overtime
is,
indeed.
Like, I mean, it's only the start. Maybe we'll get a full match out of this.
Dude, look
just
at how
o-
clean this skin is.
Oh, I
Is this
love
not
it.
sick?
I love this skin. The Incredible skin, I think is what it's called, or Unstoppable.
Is it? Yeah,
Yeah.
It's sick looking.
Like
And
every single alteration.
Okay,
says-
Miracle.
Yeah, every single alteration says Unstoppable, but in a different language.
Enemy remaining.
Oh, that's sick. Yeah, I don't necessarily keep up with all of the like skin news and stuff because they just come out so fast and like
Yeah.
I try to follow too many esports is the problem.
Yeah,
like
for sure,
I'm literally losing. Plus I want to like also like follow F1 too. So
Yeah.
like my brain is just not capable.
no. Yeah,
it's just over. But yeah, no, that's
Everything.
awesome. I love that skin. I need to maybe check that one out once it's in my
Yeah.
shop.
It's definitely cool. There's like 3 different variations, and each one says Unstoppable, like I was saying, in a different language. And as we
Nice.
were talking here, Miracle did take that round, and they took that very, very fast. So before you knew it, Miracle has already taken this round, and now Spike is going to be going down for, I believe this is Cilantro.
Godspeed.
Yes, this is Godspeed. So they already have Spike down, and Miracle's now going to have to do a retake here, and they are doing this very, very nicely as 2 people are going to fall. And Ryan the Great's going to be looking for that defuse. Ryan the Great does take down 1, but Whom's going to get that trade out, and now it's a 4-on-2 with the Spike down, and time not in the favor as Miracle is trying, but they do it. The defuse comes out, and they get the last remaining player, and just like that, Miracle has won the Breeze, I guess the Breeze Bash. How exciting is that?
I mean, absolutely brilliant. I'm literally so excited, so happy. I love it. Miracle doing a great job, and on top of that, right? Listen, we got to see some cool Breeze today. I'm loving it, man. Oh my goodness. I took my vacation, took some time, got out on the beach, and the bare feet on the sand. It was nice, and got to see some awesome Valorant and some pretty cool strategies, some angles, thoughts. I mean, like I said, I came in here entirely dry. I didn't see anything, and I think honestly, I got a lot more out of it because of that. But I'm thinking it's fun. 5,000 Valorant points. That's cool too. Awesome to see, and that means that whatever you were hoping you could put your fingers on there in the shop now is a possibility. A whole new world opened up to you folks over there on the Miracle side of things. I'm excited for them. But Derek, you have anything to add before we get moving here?
No, just for everybody that's hanging out in chat, just get ready for Wednesday. That's our Pit of Valor. Registration's open. Make sure you get your teams in there. It doesn't cost you a thing to enter, and you can win yourself a little bit of glory. And then on Saturday, we have a glory. On Saturday, we have a very, very special Encore Golf Sports Golf Esports Invitational, and that's Saturday, May 8th. We will be talking about that in the next coming days, so make sure you follow the Twitter, and we will get that information out to you. But yeah, man, that was it for me, and I had such a blast. So that's the last thing I have to say. It's all up to you now, buddy.
Yeah, well, listen, if you've been tuned in here, you've been watching Breeze, and more Breeze, we appreciate it, man. We really do. Make sure you come back for the Pit of Valor that Derek was just talking about, or that Encore Golf Esports Invitational on Saturday, May 8th. A big one there as well. And of course, follow us on all the social medias at GL Gaming Lounges. But with that, it's just about that time. I want to say a huge shout out, by the way, to our entire production team here, though. We had Vermilion Rose, of course, doing the producing, and Betty on the back end doing the observing. Awesome job that the both of them do, and this show doesn't go on without them. So we want to make sure to let you know and say, hey, big thanks to them. That said, thank you to you for tuning in, and we're gonna get out of your hair. We'll see you here in just a couple days with the Pit of Valor. Same time, same place. See you then.
Are you tired of playing online tournaments for no glory and fake online trophies? How about you start playing for a little bit of glory with GLG? Not only do we host real prize pool tournaments, we professionally broadcast them live on Twitch.
As Beefcake really can't find anything. Hydro finds 2 through the flash. Can he find the 3rd? The offshot's gonna make me find the 3. He finds the 4th. Hydro is on fire. This man is putting his team in the backpack to try to win this tournament.
We've got casters, highlight videos,
Oh! Sweet Pea with the blind shot.
player features, the whole shebang. Are you ready for your little bit of glory?